Yeah, yeah. What's going on this morning? Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Y'all know what time it is. Pull up on me. Pull up on me, goddamn it. Let's get into it today. Let's get into it. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. See the thumbnail, see the title. Carolina Panthers prepared to do whatever the fuck it take to get CJ Stroud. Make no mistake about it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Y'all pull up on me. Step on that goddamn like button. Share the video. Let them know we live over here. Y'all know what time it is. We don't give a fuck who live already. We don't care who been live. Let them know who live now. Yes, sir. Come on in the building. Saturday, it's Saturday out here. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Bunch of things I want to talk about today. Yeah, man. Come on in the house. Come on in the house. Step on the like button. Let them know we live. If you new over here, subscribe. You feel me? Feeling good today. Feeling good today. I hope y'all are too. Shout out Rob Money. Highlight 22. Black Ball and Enterprise. I see you. Shout out Candy Girl. What's going on? Marcos Cash. Eric Senior. What's poppin'? Yeah, yeah, we in here. Come on in the house. Come on in to jump off with me. Ty Lofton, what's good? Squad Down Production, I see you. You say, yeah. Yeah. It's green thing time. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what time it is. Shit, shout out to everybody that's been pulling up to the _2020 platform lately. As of late, I appreciate that goddamn love. Run me up. Run me up over here. Share the video for me. Let these niggas know what time it is over here. Let them know. Yeah. D Cash, Forest City Kitty. Yeah. Brett S. What's poppin'? Mr. White, you already know. Mr. White, you already know. Real quick before we move forward, shout out to the I don't say your name, I don't want to put you on blast. Got in my DMs the other day asking why. He say, how can I become a moderator on the channel? I thought we made this clear already, but since we hadn't made it clear, I think we'll revisit. Due to past, past events going around, channels or whatnot, we had to clear out certain moderators and then start from scratch. And now, in order to be a moderator on this platform as well as Panther Uncensored, we're making these paid positions because out of nowhere, and this is where I stand. I can't speak for nobody else. If you're a moderator on the channel, you're a moderator on the channel. You can also be a moderator on multiple channels across multiple platforms. To me, I don't give a damn. I'm not petty like that. But what I won't have is moderators that's supposed to be on my team do slick shit like, block supporters of the platform or the channel, go outside the platform, bad talks, shit like that. Anything that hurts the brand that what is Panthers Uncensored / _2020. I mean, make no mistake about it, it is a brand, and I do hold my moderators. I like to say I put them on a pedestal. To me, when I'm on YouTube or when I'm on my platform, if I need certain things, I reach out. I lean on my moderators for various different things, and so therefore I make that position over here, especially over here, Covenant. And if you want in, it's gonna cost you $50. And $50, that you keep your wrench. I mean, we don't take it from you. Only thing I ask is my moderators is don't block shit unless they offend you. If they offend you, you light their ass up. Quite frankly, I'm made of certain shit that it's gonna take a lot to offend me. So if it offends me, I tell you then block his motherfucking ass. Other than that, you want to be a moderator over here, just cash at me 50 and say I want to be a mod, and we'll mod you the fuck up over here. Straight up and down. Back to the content. Big Cat, what's good? We're gonna get into it, man. I'm about to twist up. Saturday afternoon, about to roll me a fucking hog leg. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. That's what I'm about to do. Glenn White, I see you. 803 Carolina. Yeah, y'all come on in the motherfucker. Share the video. Let them know we live. Big Cat, you working today? Yeah, you probably working today. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. My nigga don't stop grinding. My nigga don't stop hustling. I'm gonna tell you though something, young thug. Big Cat, let me look you in your eyes. All that goddamn work for nothing is gonna catch up with you. Trust me. Take it from me, nigga. I worked all my goddamn life, and yeah, you know my line of work, nigga. And it was times I'm getting up out my bed, nigga, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, leaving my family in the house, type shit. Sooner or later, that work shit don't mean nothing to you. You gotta start enjoying every fucking say. Even when I'm at work every day now, I'm thinking about leaving that bitch. You know what I mean? Shout out Big Cat for not stopping this grind, for never stopping this grind. Andrew, what's up, baby? Yeah, we about to blow some smoke, Mr. White. You already know. Dallas legit. What's good? Leggett, what's poppin', Dallas? Be good. What's hood? Rice Raisin, where you been at? Rockhead, what's poppin', my guy? Oh, yes, tell him again, Rockhead. Step on that goddamn like button. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Step on the like button. If you new over here, I know you done been hearing about it. Subscribe to the channel. Show that love. Do me that one. Do me that one favor. That's all I ask you. Do me one. You want to show extra love? I always got the Cash App in the ticker. You already know what to do there. Yeah, man. I really shouldn't have to reiterate on the Cash App, but you already know what to do there. Shout out Lucas, right on goddamn time. Shout out Lucas for that Cash App. I love you for that, baby boy. Hold on, what you said? What you said? Let me see if you said something. Yeah, he said for Julius Peppers for Hall of Honor. That's a fact. That's a fact. We ain't talking about Pep. Today we talking about CJ Stroud and what the Carolina Panthers are prepared to do to move up to get it. That's what we talking about. And I'm dropping the link today. I need to hear a lot. I need to hear things today because, quite frankly, my mind is fucking clicking. Shout out Fins. I see you, baby. Shout out Wallace the drummer. Pull up on me. Step on that like button. Share the video. Subscribe if you new over here. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Big Cat, did you got there play that ticket for me in the prize pick yet? I need to know so I can send you this dough. Shout out Big Cat, nigga, Big Cat over there winning and shit, holding all the fruits over there for herself. Shout out Big Cat, I love you, boy. Happy birthday, nigga. Happy birthday to Big Cat in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all get to showing my nigga love early. It's nigga birthday coming up fast. Show him big love. Shout out Big Cat. Happy birthday, babe, boy. I don't know what you got planned, but I hope you get loose, nigga. Hear me? Yes, sir. Shout out my nigga Big Cat turning 39 tomorrow. 39 here soon, ain't you? Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with y'all. Know Big Cat been lying about his age. Big Cat been lying about his age for the last 2 years. Big Cat really 22. He really 22. A young thug. Yeah, man. I just thought I'd keep it to myself. Shout out my nigga Big Cat. Now I'm fucking with y'all. You know I'm bullshit. Big Cat, a grown man with grown assignments. You know what I mean? Grown man got grown assignments in real life. Yeah. Fall City Kitty, it's gonna cost you $50. You won't be a moderator. Is that what you talking about? We mod you up right now. And there is more perks to being a moderator. We offer being moderators across multiple platforms. You know what I mean? Big Cat just launched a new Group Me app. You know what I mean? And all mods on his platform as well as mine getting that Group Me app free. This is a $20 a year price there. You know what I mean? So you automatically saving there with your moderator, Rich. And make no mistake about it, the new Discord will be hitting y'all by the motherfucking draft. By draft weekend, we will have a new Discord launched. Make no mistake about that. I ain't gonna let Big Cat let that Discord shit down. Niggas try to ride your back, Big Cat. Bounce off your Discord shit. I seen it. Shout out to Danielle Certain in the chat. I see what's going on. Shout out Joseph Ash. Yeah, we in here. Happy birthday to the Big Cat, to the Gato. It's coming up. I think it's Thursday of this week. We're gonna show my nigga love all week long. All week long. Amen. We in here. Yeah. Y'all step on that goddamn like button and let's get into the content. We finna get there. I'm letting y'all come in. That's what I'm letting y'all do. Step on the like button, share the video, subscribe if you know. It's simple criteria here. Simple. You fuck around, see if you see the impression come across your YouTube feed and you hit it, you automatically gonna be entertained. So goddamn it, subscribe to the channel. Stop playing with me. Run me up. We try and do something over here. You're gonna hear me consistently and constantly say that. Now, you see the title. You see the motherfucking thumbnail. You see the title. The Carolina Panthers are willing to do whatever it takes to move up to CJ Stroud. I believe this. Matter of fact, David Tepper has been alluding to in fact how much pussy he willing to give up to get him. You know what I mean? He been doing that all season. Been getting it up to every motherfucker around the nation. But anyway, I gotta believe that the Carolina Panthers will move up to get their quarterback. And if their quarterback is CJ Stroud, he will be the first one off the board. I have here a bunch of fucking draft criteria I want to talk to y'all about. These are points that's on my mind. These are things that I'm thinking. Nobody else thinking this shit. Just me. And I want to talk about it. You feel me? I want to talk about it with y'all. I want to see what the fuck y'all got to say about it. I want to know if I'm tripping. I want to know if I'm on my shit or not. Told y'all. I remember what we go about 10 weeks back, 10, 11, 12 weeks back. Niggas was talking about the draft, and I was telling these motherfuckers it ain't nowhere near time for the draft. Ain't nowhere near time for no fucking mock drafts. But now, it's full well that fucking time. And now I think we'll go ahead and start painting the narrative. I think now's the time to go ahead and start controlling this fucking narrative. CJ Stroud to the Carolina Panthers, regardless to what the fuck it takes. I don't care what it takes. The Carolina Panthers must get this done. And mind you, I ain't just talking. We finna get into it. We finna get into this pussy. I'm gonna tell y'all how, and why the Carolina Panthers will be able to move up and get this nigga if we should. And that's if he don't slide and slip and fucking slide in the draft. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Step on the goddamn like button. Let them know we live over here. Really don't care who live right now. I keep telling y'all this shit. I'm highly competitive. Don't care who live right now. Tell them motherfuckers stop they live, bring their ass over here. What the fuck they do anyway? Nobody stupid around that motherfucker. Let's get high. Let's get high for this beautiful Saturday. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. Big Cat, I just upgraded my goddamn my hotel. I went on and got the fucking breakfast. I went on and got that breakfast threw in on my shit. Keep telling you that breakfast, Big Cat. We gonna be there. Hey, shout out to everybody who thinking about coming to the meet and greet in the June this year. Myrtle Beach, South Myrtle to be exact. We ain't doing no old press. We going South Myrtle. I won't be by the liquor store and the Walmart. South Myrtle. Shout out D-Cash. Yeah, niggas still peeping. We understand that. Can't stop niggas from peeping. But what they can do is hit that fucking like button. You peep all you want, but at least hit the like button. If you ain't gonna do that, you better jump in that fucking cash app. If not, we gonna find your ass. We gonna find you and penalize your ass. Point fucking blank. Now let's get into the content. Shout out to 109 in the chat. Let's get into this shit. I told y'all, I believe the Carolina Panthers will do whatever it takes to get or to acquire CJ Stroud in the draft. Maybe now, like I said, I'm gonna preface my comments first by saying this is me. This is only me talking this shit. And I don't know how y'all feel, but we finna get into it. Whatever it takes to get it. Now, no, some of y'all be like, the draft order. Now, let's get into it. Let's look at the first 5 picks off the board. I mean, first 5 teams in order this year, 2023 draft. Of course, you got Chicago with the first overall, followed by Houston. The 3rd overall pick belongs to the Arizona Cardinals. The 4th overall belongs to the Indianapolis Colts, followed by the Seattle Seahawks with the trade from Denver. 5th overall pick. Okay, let's stay there. We're going to stay right there because I want to talk about that. I want to talk about 1 through 5. Say, as a Bears fan living in Charlotte for the past 10 years, I believe the Panthers would have to offer 1st round, 9th overall, 2nd. Yeah, and a 1st next year. That's almost exactly right. Shout out Broski Bear. Okay, stay right there, Broski. Stay right there. This because I'm finna tell you something. Finna tell you something, Broski. Regardless of what you may think the Carolina Panthers have to give up, and make no mistake about this shit, broski. It's gonna cost us. I know this. I already know this. But I want you to know, broski, the Carolina Panthers can afford that ticket and not miss a fucking beat. I said this on the live stream yesterday. Panthers Uncensored. I'm just reiterating today. Let's get into this fucking puss. Chicago Bears got the 1st overall pick. And if a lot of mock drafts already out saying that the Chicago Bears either if they stay at number 1, they're going to draft a defensive player, quite frankly, an edge rusher, which is led to believe. Now, if that's a fact, oh well, keep that right there, stay right there, keep that on your mind. If Chicago wants to stay at 1, it'll be only because they want to get that premier edge rusher. I mean, you can say who you will or who you think they want there, but I ain't gonna entertain that yet. 2nd overall pick will be the Houston Texans. Now, what I believe the Houston Texans will do in this draft is, 1, I believe they will either go after a quarterback or an offensive lineman. I stay there. And when I say offensive lineman, let's just say the entire offense. I think the Houston Texans with their second overall pick, they will go offense, and that's quarterback, offensive line, wide receiver, anything in that category that obtains to the offense. I think the Houston Texans will do that and will squeeze the trigger there. Arizona, the same thing to me. They want a pass catcher or an offensive lineman. So that third overall pick will go towards the offense. This is just me. This is just what I'm thinking. Early draft analyst. Now we get to the Indianapolis Colts, who I believe, knowing that Jeff Saturday's there, and mind you, they still don't have a head coach on paper. But part is they got to draft the quarterback. They have to. But they also have to get an offensive lineman. I think the Colts know that offensive line can be boasted. It needs to be better. So with that being said, I believe the Arizona Colts, the Indianapolis Colts will go pass catcher or an offensive, not pass catcher, quarterback on offensive line. I'll stay there. Oh no, I got D lineman on my paper here. My bad. Scratch that. I'm getting high. I apologize. They either go quarterback or defensive lineman. This is the Indianapolis Colts, and with the fourth overall pick. Now here's where I want to talk to y'all about. I mean, I looked at all that shit, and now I'm looking at this fifth overall pick from Denver to Seattle. A lot of people say that they don't believe Seattle wants a quarterback. They don't. They believe Seattle may be happy with Geno Smith, but I'm gonna tell you something. This fifth overall pick, this shit here gets dicey because we don't know what the fuck Seattle could do. Actually, Seattle could want to trade back with Carolina, but I want y'all to keep that in your mind because we're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that fifth overall pick. If Carolina can move up, trade their ninth for fifth to the Seattle Seahawks, I want to know what that would look like. I also want to know exactly what that would cost. But that's not our problem. That's not the Carolina's problem. Carolina Panthers' problem this year in this draft. What we finna get into is this pick 6, 7, and 8. The picks 6, 7, and 8 belongs to the Detroit Lions at 6, Las Vegas, the Raiders at 7, and at 8 you got the Atlanta Falcons. These three picks ahead of us could flip the entire draft upside fucking down should the Carolina Panthers not attempt to move up past 8, 7, and 6. If the Panthers don't move past these three teams, the Detroit Lions, Las Vegas Raiders, and the Atlanta Falcons, picks 6 through 8, the Carolina Panthers are thinking about moving up in order to get CJ Stroud. These three picks in front of us are absolutely fucking crucial. And I'm going to tell you why. Because let's stay right here. Let's stay right here with the Rams trade to Detroit, the 6th overall pick. Are the Detroit Lions prepared to move from that 6th spot? Let's ask ourselves this question, because I don't think the Detroit Lions are out here to per se look for a quarterback at that 6th overall position. It's too risky at that pick. Because each of these top quarterbacks coming out, and I've been looking at them, and they change, and they're going to change again after the combine. But if the Detroit Lions are, let's say they are on their scouting board entertaining a quarterback with the first overall, with their 6th pick or later pick, the Carolina Panthers would be in trouble right there, because Detroit could, if they felt like it, they could actually move up. Let's say to that Arizona spot. They can actually move up to the 3rd overall pick and steal whatever motherfucker we so-called want right there. That's if the Carolina Panthers choose to sit on their ass and not do whatever it takes to move up to get CJ Stroud. And I know y'all don't want to talk about it, but goddamn it, we got to. This is something we need to entertain. I told y'all yesterday, after speaking with a couple other brilliant minds, I've came to the conclusion that the Carolina Panthers can afford to move up in this draft and not miss a thing and not miss a fucking beat. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't just say this shit. I actually look at it. Swap. Now, the question is, which one of these top 5 teams do we want to trade with? That's the question. Because the Las Vegas Raiders have in fact put a trade deal or trade proposal out with Carolina already. They say if they trade back from the 7th to the 9th overall pick, all they want is a 3rd rounder this year. Now, depending on the temperature of this draft, moving from 9 to 7 may mean everything. It may mean everything in this draft this year, depending on the fucking temperature. We don't know. You don't know. We don't know yet. But to move from 9th to 7th overall could be detrimental, depending on how this draft fall. Meaning, let's say the Chicago Bears hold on to that number 1. If they come out and say, man, fuck it, we gonna stay right here, and they actually go on the clock and draft at number 1, and let's say the Chicago Bears draft that defensive edge rusher they want, that automatically cancels that Brian Burns shit out, not unless we want to move him to a Houston or a Arizona, you know what I mean? Or let's say Indianapolis. I told y'all at the beginning of this live, at that 4th overall pick, the Indianapolis Colts going to draft either a quarterback or a defensive lineman. Now, if the Panthers can somewhat finesse them on the fact that they need a defensive lineman over a quarterback first, if they feel that they can, let's say, fall back and still get a Will Levis later on, then we never know. We never know. But if the Indianapolis Colts does want a fucking defensive lineman, could be an edge rusher in Brian Burns, I'm all for that. I feel like moving up to the 4th. Shout out Carolina Blue 843 for that cash app. You know I love you for that, my G. I love you for that. What you say, homie? Let me see what he said. He said that's for you, big us. Yeah. I love you for that, my G. Shout out everybody who support the channel. Shout out everybody who support 2020. I love y'all for that, man. I really do. Cash App in the ticker. Step on the like button. Subscribe if you new. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Y'all know I'm calmed down right there because I'm indulging. You know what I mean? YouTube starting to ping niggas if we indulge on camera. So bear with me. Bear with me. Y'all know what time it is. Stop playing. Stop playing. Shout out Primo. Primo, I see you, my G. Shout out Immune. Immune to BS. Immune to that bullshit. Shout out Michael. Michael, I see you. Shelly Long, what up? Shelly Long, don't miss the meet and greet in June. I don't fuck what you do. Don't miss it. Make sure y'all be where y'all need to be. Make sure y'all locked in. Shelly Long and everybody who plan on pulling up, y'all ain't got to stay as long as I'm staying. Yeah, just ride to the beach on a Saturday morning. Come eat at the cookout. I promise you I'm putting it on the grill. I'm taking over. Look, the resort I stay at got they got a little commissary area out front, and it's got them 3 cast iron grills sitting in a triangle shape. I take all 3 of them over. I got meat on 2. My shit, I put meat on all 3 of them motherfuckers. I put the meat on. You feel me? Do the sides on, yeah, man. I get a hotel or suite down there. They come with the stove, refrigerator. I do the sides inside. I will have a barbecue for you at the meeting. I might. Fuck all that. I might not. Shout out Joker NC. Shout out Mike Luke. I see you. Shout out everybody in here. Kid Joker, what's popping? Kid Joker. Back to the content. Like I said, the Indianapolis Colts pick at number 4 could be intriguing for the Carolina Panthers also. Depending on if Chicago stays at number 1. Chicago stay at number 1, it's going to cause a domino effect. You will see teams like Detroit staying at 6. You'll see teams like Las Vegas staying at 7. Atlanta won't have a choice but to stay in front of us at 8 because they don't have any capital to move the fuck up. What's best thing for Atlanta to do right now, seeing that they drafted fuck ass Ritter last year, best move for the Falcons would be to trade out of the top 10. That would be the best thing for them. Same thing goes with Seattle. If Seattle's comfortable with a Geno Smith, then I see Seattle trading out of their top 5. Hell, if you ask me, they trade out the top 10. They trade back. But the Carolina Panthers, I'm saying this. I know prior to this live, prior to my unknown or to my recent findings, I was stuck. I was standing on stay on 9, stay at 9, stay at 9, stay at 9. But now, seems how we got a head coach that wants accuracy at the quarterback position. And if you don't know it, shout out Frank White. I changed his last name. He's known as Frank White now. Frank Lucas. Frank White, one of the biggest hustlers in North American history. Anyway, he said in this interview with the white girl out of Charlotte, what's her name? Kristen Balboni or some shit like that. Christian. Shout out to her. She asked him what he wanted at their quarterback position. And as soon as she asked him, the music changed in the interview. The dramatics picked up. You can tell they edited. You know what I mean? He got to talking about the quarterback position like that's the only position he came to Carolina to fix, goddammit. And if this is his goal, shout out to Frank White. Y'all can call him what you want. If his goal is to fix or to bring in a quarterback that's highly accurate with a quick processor, and that means able to process the NFL game, the NFL speed at the time he needs to process it at, that's saying to me he's looking to draft the year 1 starter, regardless of whatever games he loses. He's gonna win some too, but he want him to process these losses. And as a Panther fan, this is something we've been missing since for a while now. You know, my baby girl came in this motherfucker and said, I'm not a Panther fan no more. I almost whooped her ass. I mean, no bullshit. I had to sit her down and talk to her about her genetics, her upbringing, the cloth she cut from. I had to let her know that you got a certain bloodline, your heart beat a certain type of way. I had to let her know. You know what I mean? So shout out to my young girl. We got some straightening that day. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, we got a head coach that wants a highly accurate quarterback. Now, that excludes a lot of these pussies coming out in the draft right now, but we ain't going to get into that. We're going to stay with these draft picks. We're going to stay with this draft order. We're going to stay with the Carolina Panthers being able to move up and not being hurt about whatever we have to come off to get it. Pay attention. Before I said, now this was weeks ago. I got the video on there. I mean, alleged trade proposal for Brian Burns. The video is on my channel. It's about 2 weeks old, maybe. I don't know. Go back and do your own research. Look at the video. But I remember exactly what I said for that. They want Brian Burns. They want a second, a third, a first, and a second next year. That was the numbers coming out then. There's going to be heavy negotiation coming to this. So if I'm the Carolina Panthers and I know I'm willing to move up, now keep in mind, I know that nothing I do can hurt my team this year, especially if I do it right. If I'm out here just willy-nilly giving up draft picks, of course I could give away the house and hurt my fucking future. But if we approach this shit logically, there's no way we can't move up, and there's no way we hurt our future. Pay attention. Pay a fucking attention. They want a first this year. That means we swap ninth for whatever position we move up. And now I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. Both of these teams we can move up or trade with. I don't think Houston comes off their second pick. If Chicago don't move, we in trouble. But let's entertain Chicago. Let's entertain the Panthers going from ninth to the first overall pick this year in the 2023 draft. This is how it's going to get done. You're going to have to offer Brian Burns on a pedestal. Put his ass on a plate, little powdered sugar, whatever you want to do with it. Beignet his ass. I don't give a fuck. You're going to have to give it to him how they want it. Put his ass on the plate. Brian Burns. Swap ninth for first. You can have our second. We can give him one. We can give him our second pick. Found out last night, I was under the impression or under the belief we had multiple seconds, but it's only one. Come off the second round pick. In hindsight, watch what I tell you. You give them Brian Burns and your number 2. And if they want a number 3 pick, you give it to them. We got multiple third round picks this year. Stop right there this year. So now you're looking at Brian Burns. You're looking at a swap for first to ninth, or from ninth to first. You're looking at a fucking high second round pick this year. And you're looking at a premium third round pick this year for that first overall pick. Stay right there. Now, if the compensation needs to be furthered for this move to be done, and the only way to get this move done is to go into next year's draft. Oh well, that's where the fuck we go then. If we need to go into next year's draft, that's what we do. But first, let me show you how this year's draft to move up to the first overall pick from the 9th spot does not affect us. Look at Brian Burns. Okay, Brian Burns is what it's going to cost to get the first pick. Let's make no mistake about it. If the Chicago Bears is thirsty for an edge rusher, Brian Burns had the best season of his career this year. Brian Burns, y'all know like I know, if he plays beyond or if he stays on this roster beyond a certain time frame, Brian Burns has to be offered a contract, and that contract is going to be huge. Y'all know that like I know this. Stay right there. So in order to move from 9th to 1st, you give them Brian Burns, you give them a second round pick. That takes us out of the second for right now. You give them a third round pick, a premium third round pick, make no mistake about it. You let them have it, we still got a third round pick, a premium third to be exact. So look at the draft right now. First round, the Carolina Panthers, we moved up to first. We got our quarterback, whether it's Justin, whether you got CJ Stroud there, you get in there. That's our first overall pick this year in the 2023 draft. That means we capitalized in the first round. Second round, we don't have a pick there. But just wait, I'm going to show you something. We don't have a pick there right now as it stands. But mind you, we moved up to get our quarterback there. Now, we go to the third round. We gave up one of those third round premium picks, but we do turn around and have a pick in the third round. So now this third round pick becomes becomes one of the best picks the Carolina Panthers could have. Because right there, right then and there is where this coaching staff, the scouting department, whatever the case, to me, with this third overall pick, after we got our quarterback at CJ Stroud, I say somebody made an interesting point yesterday. You don't entertain a wide receiver here. No, you don't. And if you return in Deontay Foreman, you don't entertain a running back here. No, you don't. Right here and right now, it's where I squeeze my trigger on the best defensive player available on the draft board. Right now, with this third round premium pick, and that's if the Carolina Panthers don't trade back into the second round, which we may not have to. Stay right here. I don't go after a pass catcher with this third round pick. No, sir. If the Carolina Panthers want to move, y'all look, I'm just telling you something. It's multiple ways you can look at this. I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. I'm here today. Fuck with me. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new over here. And what the fuck we do all the time. When I'm through it, matter of fact, then what the fuck we do over here all the time. Make no mistake about that. Now, the Carolina Panthers are in a privileged position to do a couple things here. We don't have to worry about the second round, especially if we moved up and got our quarterback in the first round. We won the first fucking round of the draft. Make no mistake about that. Fast forward to the third round. If the Panthers don't trade back up to get into the second, we capitalize here. Best defensive player on the fucking board with that third overall pick. Now we're in the fourth round. We got fourth round picks. Now we can pick up or remain at schedule or remain on schedule with our draft board. This is how, and this is why I say this shit don't affect us this year in this draft. In order for us to move up, we can give away a second pick and a third pick because we got multiple third rounders. We can do it all right. We can do without the second round pick because, quite frankly, I know y'all saw the news. The Carolina Panthers done bought a motherfucker in, a wide receiver in. I forget where he from, Philly. Shout out the nigga from Philly. It's a Philadelphia's second overall pick. Was it last year? Yeah, wide receiver. 6'3" motherfucker. Good. Hey, got good numbers, had good numbers at the collegiate level. So should the Carolina Panthers say, actually, he wore number 13. The nigga looked like a fucking Alan Lazar a little bit. If you're looking at his frame, his style of play. Remember I told y'all that Alan Lazar shit. He was finna be one of the biggest free agent wide receivers on the market. I told y'all his number then. Anyway, should the Carolina Panthers sign that wide receiver that they're looking at, that the Philadelphia Eagles drafted second overall, and he did have great numbers at the collegiate level, this guy could come in and be a playmaker, a second overall pick that could go with that quarterback that we went out and got in CJ Stroud. Somebody said, man, I can't wait to see CJ throwing DJ Moore the ball or Terrence Marshall. Look, if you're like me and you believe CJ Stroud to be what he is, and I'm going to be honest, I think the young nigga got great touch, man. Great fucking touch on his ball, great accuracy. I know CJ Stroud has that winning paralysis, or that winning mentality. He gotta win. He don't like losing. I feel like if we can protect him, we can put him in the right situation. I mean, behind the right coach, i.e., a fucking Frank White. The Carolina Panthers in position to do a couple things or two. Fuck with me. I'm dropping my cam. I gotta light back up. Anyway, shout out Mr. KA. He say, I agree. Anyway, let's move on. I believe the Carolina Panthers must do what it takes. I believe CJ Stroud is the best quarterback in this draft. And now look, it remains to be seen. Nobody knows exactly how these young niggas go translate to the next level. But hey, it's already reports out there that CJ, is the apple of the Carolina Panthers' eye, and I quote that. That's what the article said. Yeah, man, you go back and look it up. I say you do what it take to get him, and what it take to get him ain't as expensive as we thought it was. God damn it. You know what I mean? Because at first I'm looking at a first, second, third this year, second, first and this second next year gonna hurt it. Oh no, it ain't. No, it ain't. It really won't. It really won't at all. See, you got to understand, even losing a first and second next year to move up in this draft, and we still accumulate 7 to 8 picks in the draft next year behind the second round. You got multiple third, fourth, couple fifths, and 1, 2, 6. You can still capitalize in any draft. So this does not offset us. You get your fucking head coach, which I believe we did, especially if the offensive side of the ball has been the problem since Cam and Riviera. Let's fucking be honest. Let's just be honest. Keep it a whole fucking thing here, man. The offense has been the problem on this fucking team for a while now. So if you get a coach in here that knows the offense, and I believe we'll be able to scheme these motherfuckers open in the DJ Moore. Shout out Terrence Marshall, showed up big this year. Hey, actually made me realize that he's a great deep threat on this Carolina Panthers team. Terrence Marshall was taking the top off of most defenses this year. Shout out Terrence Marshall. I like that. I like that. So, with that being said, I believe the Carolina Panthers can afford to move all the way up to the first overall pick, regardless to if it's going to cost us a swap at first this year, a second pick this year, a third pick this year, and turn around in the 24 draft if we have to come off a first overall pick. That shit don't hurt us. This team, the pieces on this team is already in place. Now, granted, a lot of you niggas gonna come on already. I know what the fuck you gonna say. Oh, we got a lot of pieces we need. There is a certain thing called free agency. There is a certain thing called cap space. There is a certain thing called scouting, nigga. So, and one thing that is true about our GM and a Scott Fitterer is that his track record say he know what he doing late in these drafts. He know what he doing. He know what he looking for when it comes to building the roster. And as far as I'm concerned, Scott Fitterer ain't showed me or gave me no reason to believe that he doesn't know what he's doing as far as scouting or going out here and signing free agents. Hey, and if you ask me, shout out Scott Fitterer. If not for Scott Fitterer squeezing the trigger on the Christian McCaffrey or not coming off that pussy to a LA Rams for a first overall this year and a first overall next year, because it would have took us out of goddamn the contingency to get a first overall pick with the trade of a Brian Burns to a Chicago Bears team that's in need of a motherfucking edge rush. See, you niggas don't see the big picture. You niggas can't see the big picture. That's why the name is Unk_2020, because my vision is just that, bitch. I'm sitting on top with a set of binoculars. I see everything. My binoculars got a scope on them. God damn it, I ain't missing nothing. I'm on top of the fucking TP, nigga. I see you coming. Stop that shit. Stop that shit, man. She said, did RG3 get 2 good seasons? Oh shit! Shout out Shelly Long. I don't. I think now. Shout out Shelly Long. That's a great fucking point. Cause if you compare an RG3 to a CJ Stroud, if you're looking at it at a naked eye, from a naked eye, you would say they're the same type of player. They're the same type of player. But no, they really not. I think CJ Stroud is a better passer and a smarter decision maker. I could be completely wrong. Wait one. Back to the content. Before I drop the link in the chat, you must know the Carolina Panthers, if they are attempting to move up, if they are attempting to move up, it's going to have to be in front of Detroit, the Las Vegas Raiders, and the fucking bullshit ass Atlanta Falcons. The sixth, seventh, and eighth pick, we can't even entertain. We have to skeet past that motherfucker. Skeet! We got to dart past it. Bitch, we don't even see it. You know what I mean? Don't even blow the horn at the 6, 7, and 8. Shoot right past their ass. Our main focus, because I don't believe Houston is coming off their second overall pick. They gonna stay there. If Chicago stays there at 1 and Houston stays there at 2, this draft board is upside down. That means the Carolina Panthers, we would have to move in front of the fucking Atlanta Falcons, because you never know what them pussies will do. You never know what them pussies will do just to despite the Panthers. You know what I mean? Them pussies will grab CJ right there if he there just to spit on him. So I think if Chicago stays and Houston stays, we have to entertain the fucking Seattle Seahawks. We have to see if we can't entertain them to move back. Wait one. We have to move past certain teams, because certain teams may try to make certain moves to despite us. You know what I mean? And we seen it happen. Block G, what up, nigga? Shout out my nigga Block G in the chat. I see you, my G. He say, understand, we will have 2 young quarterbacks on the roster, a very healthy competition at that, in that department. Shit may work out for us somehow. All right. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, then. Okay, then. Wait one. My baby's got my motherfucking smoke detector going. I don't let the air cook nothing, man. I was like, Daddy, Daddy, can I go ahead? You know what I mean? They be bullshit. Like I don't teach them. Y'all right. They know what to do though. They know how to get it together. Shout out everybody in the chat. We in this motherfucker. Anyway, hold on. Wait one. Shout out everybody in the chat. Again, step on that goddamn like button. Stop playing with me. What do y'all think in the chat? Do y'all believe like I believe? Leo, what up? I'm glad to see you, nigga. Do y'all believe that the Carolina Panthers are able to move up to the first overall pick and not be hurt as far as this year or next year draft capital? Yes or no? Think about the question. Do you believe the Carolina Panthers can move up to the first overall pick, regardless of what it may cost us? Shout out everybody in the chat. They say yeah. Sir Heave say yeah. Michael Addison say yeah. Mr. KA say yeah. Joseph say yeah. See, I bet before y'all didn't. Shout out Leo. Because Leo, stay right there. That's my nigga Leo. You fucking genius. Leo, let's say the Carolina Panthers offer the Chicago Bears, Brian Burns, which is the edge rusher they want, and a swap at first overall. Say we give him a second this year. No, fuck all that. Watch this, Leo. Watch this. Now my offer has changed because Leo said something very interesting in the chat. I wish I had highlighted that comment. Leo, swap first overall this year. I will give him a third this year. I give him a first in 24 and a first in 25. Fuck them. And they'll hey, look, because there's multiple ways we can approach this deal than opposed to hurting ourselves. We're not, even if we give up a first, second, and third this year, it doesn't hurt us. It doesn't even hurt us to give up a first next year. And then you can turn around and give him a first in 25 and still be good if you believe CJ Stroud is that guy. If you believe in CJ Stroud, then 3 firsts this year, next year, and the year after don't hurt you at all. It don't hurt you as a franchise. It don't hurt you as a fan base. It don't hurt your pockets. It don't even hurt your cap space. Shit. A few of y'all niggas in the chat are fucking genius because now y'all know that this team is only one player away from controlling this division for multiple years. I'm finna drop the link in the goddamn chat. Okay, I talked for about an hour. I dropped the link. Shit. Pull up on me. I really believe the Carolina Panthers, for one, shout out Scott Fitterer for accumulating these picks, for accumulating that proverbial bag that we can spend on that first overall pick should we want to go on that trip. If we won't go on that trip, shout out Big Cat. If we won't pay off that goddamn resort, nigga, we can. And it won't hurt us at all. We can still pull up to the beach, nigga, and enjoy our goddamn self. Got to understand that the Carolina Panthers are in a privileged position. For one, we ain't have to come off no picks to get our fucking head coach. You got to salute Scott Fitterer there. I'm not giving no credit to Tepper. If anything, I'm taking all credit from Tep. Tep don't get no credit. No goddamn credit whatsoever. Shout out my nigga Block G. C-Dog, what's hood? Y'all jump in that goddamn Cash App. Show that fucking love. I'm trying to flood y'all with content constantly. And look, quite frankly, I ain't seen nobody talking this shit I'm talking, and they won't. They quite frankly, they won't. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Step on that goddamn like button. Y'all know what time it is. Link in the chat. The Carolina Panthers does have the draft capital to move up and get that first overall pick. And if that first overall pick is who you believe to be CJ Stroud, if it's the number 1 quarterback off the board, which I believe, you go get it. You go get him, goddammit. Yeah, goddammit. Yeah. Just like that. If you got it, you go get it. You got it, it ain't tricking, goddammit. It ain't tricking if you got it. Shit, who there? We got a newcomer backstage. Who we got? Shout out. Who is this? Say your name.
John.
John, what's up, baby?
It's the legend Unk. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm feeling good, baby. How you?
Yeah, it's very interesting. There are two scenarios here, but I think what you probably want to ask yourself, right, and like the Panther fans in the chat is, if you're Chicago, what do you need, and what can you get that'll really benefit the roster, right? Normally, trades are a two-way street. So the Bears, their D-line is poor, offensive line is poor, and they need weapons, right? So do you think if they want Derek Brown and Burns, something like that, to start the discussion? Because I don't think Burns alone is enough.
That's steep.
That's steep.
That's real steep. You know what I mean? Brian Burns and Derek Brown off this defensive line, I can't do it. I'm not going to entertain it. I wouldn't entertain it.
Makes sense.
Shout out Michael. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on,
hey,
man?
John just said if the Bears want Brian Burns and Derrick Brown, do we entertain?
Hey, what's going on there, huh?
What's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there. I'm enjoying this content.
Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We talking draft pick, nigga. You the one put this thought in my mind. You know that. Michael.
Yes, sir.
I said, you the one put the thought in my mind. You the one showed me the light that the Panthers got what it
Yes,
takes.
sir. Because I seen it from the beginning.
Well, talk your shit then, nigga.
You know, because in the beginning, you know, I know you weren't feeling it, but then when you start to see the forest for the trees, you start to see my vision. You know what I'm saying? Cause we need a quarterback. That's all we ever been needing the whole time.
That's a fact. So, and as far as I'm concerned, you believe in CJ Stroud. I believe it is too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So let me ask y'all something. Everybody on the chat, shout out Brett S. Brett S, what's up, baby?
What's going on, Unc? How you doing, man?
Man, we in here, man. You know what time it is, man. I need answers. I need answers. I got questions. Shout out to Walt Senior for that cash app. He say we don't need that number one for that CJ. We can wait. That's why I went live today. This is the conversation I want to have. Shout out to Walt Senior, fellas. He say we ain't gotta move up to get CJ. What say you?
I think we have to move up. I don't think we have to move up to number one. I really like that fifth pick with Seattle, man. They have 2 first-round picks. They'd be more likely to come off of that pick. What you think, man?
Yeah, I think we got that's. I just told you. I laid it out. If Chicago wants to stay at number one, I know Houston ain't coming off that second pick. That means the draft board is flipped. Now we can definitely trade with Arizona. We can definitely trade with Seattle. Though that third and that fifth, we can entertain. So
yeah,
I'm asking y'all this right now. Do you wait to trade? Do you trade up to fifth or do you trade up to third with Arizona? Where would you rather sit?
I trade up to third.
You might have to go Arizona because the Colts are going to snag probably CJ, to be honest, if he's still there.
God damn.
Yeah, probably.
Shout out Brett. Shout out Brett. You might be right, baby.
Yeah, but the big problem
I think we're gonna have to set our sights on Arizona, and Arizona needs pass catches and offensive line
and corner bad.
Yo,
I don't know.
Dante Jackson. I put a Dante Jackson on the board now. If this moves Arizona a corner, shit, I'm sending Dante Jackson to your ass. He be playing by week 4.
Yeah, but
I'm putting Dante in there. I'm giving we'll swap 9th for 3rd. I'll give them a 2nd overall pick. And shit, might have to give them a 4th too. We might have to give them a 3rd too this year to get to that 3rd pick.
I'm trusting Scott Finley.
That sounds good to me,
We're gonna move up.
Yeah, that sounds fine with me, man. I'd even give him another 3rd-round pick for CJ Stroud. We're talking about a generational quarterback potentially. I mean, could change our. We could go to Super Bowls, huh? I mean, what would you be willing to give for that, man?
I'm willing to give a lot. I ain't gonna even lie.
Dante Jackson, easy. I mean, this year's first. I don't know if would you give up next year's first also, or just keep it to try to give as many seconds to avoid that. Probably, to be honest. But.
Yeah, you have to give up.
You're gonna have to come off from first. You might have to come off multiple first. That's the only way we gonna look. Multiple first-round picks is the only way to move to the top 5. Even if we trade with Seattle at 5 here, we're gonna have to give them a first next year. Shout out to Willie for that cash app. Willie, you know I love you, baby. Willie say for Georgia game made CJ the first pick. Gotta move. Okay. Yeah, you're right. He right. He's saying that Georgia game made CJ Stroud the first quarterback off the board. We gotta move.
Yeah.
I think that's a fact, fellas.
But Unc, if you include that Brian Birds, Jackson, and the 2 second-round picks, you don't have to give up capital next year. That's just 6 slots, and then you can get Stroud at 3.
Yeah, that's a proposal. That's an offer right there. That's all it might take to move up to 3rd.
But you don't think we're going to get into a bidding war though? Because the Colts are going to do that. They know we're going to jump ahead, so they're going to offer the same shit. So that 3rd might be just as expensive as that 1st. So we got to be prepared.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know? You're right, Brett. You look, talk that shit, baby.
Yeah, but the Colts aren't going to go down easy, man. We got their coach too. We got their old coach. Like that's going to be a, you know, depending on what happens, who knows, man? They're gonna come at us, you know, for that quarterback pick. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if that's the case, they would probably trade down and get Levis. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do that Chicago stuff, giving up a lot of capital for one spot. So, I mean, Ballard's kind of
to get CJ Stroud. It depends who they want. You know who they want. What came out? I don't know.
I mean, if you can get an additional
I know
2
they
second
want Brian Burns. I'm talking about Brian Burns is the biggest bargaining chip we have on this team.
Definitely.
Yo.
Tanner McKee, huh? Y'all wouldn't trade back to get him later?
No, he's a solid second round quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what if we took a different route? Like,
what's going on?
We in here, baby.
I mean, what I would honestly do is trade back and get 3 second round picks, and then actually build a roster and then get the monsters next year, because next year's quarterback.
I got to log back in because there's a lot of echo going in on my end.
If you trade
jump back in. I got you, baby.
Let's say you trade back, right? You don't think you can get a late 20 pick and a second round pick? You get the tight end you need or another place you need, exactly, and then you get that second round pick to draft that quarterback, and then you got 2 other second round picks. That's how you fill holes and get a good quarterback, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Walt Senior for that cash app. Say for if we didn't hire Wilkes, we wouldn't have had to move up. Oh, if we would have hired Wilkes, we wouldn't have had to move up.
Yeah, y'all said Khalil Mack ain't Khalil Mack.
Right. No, I agree. Like, if you trade back and get Mayer, the best tight end in the class,
exactly,
you get a second round pick. That way you
get McKee.
You get McKee second round, and then you have 2 other second round picks, and then you can.
So the linebacker and the defensive line right there.
In the chat, how my microphones? Hey, fellas, how my mic sound? Is it clear?
You sound good, huh? Yeah, you sound good.
All right, we good. We good.
I like that idea, man. Yeah, you got edge rushers and defensive linemen in the second round that are still really good, man. You got a lot of picks in the second round that could really fill some holes this year, bro. If you get Tanner McKee in the second, but I get the CJ Stroud hype. I totally get it.
Okay.
So we got somebody out here that don't believe CJ Stroud is who he is.
Sounds good.
Yeah. No, it's just explore another option. Yeah, it's just maybe what about Tanner McKee we brought up, just a trading back, just a different option. You know, personally, either way would be fine. I just know we need a quarterback to compete. So, but there are other options.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think we
so Glenn, what you thinking, baby? What you thinking? What you think the Panthers should do? Stay at 9 or move up?
I think we gonna move up, man. Get CJ Stroud. Because, I mean, best quarterback available, man. He's a winner. And also, he ready to play, man. A new regime. So we got to trust Frank Roach. You know what I mean? Frank Wright, y'all call him. Got to put in trust in him.
Yeah. Got to. Shout out Jimmy Russo. Nah, Jimmy, I'm on for a minute. Jimmy say, you about to jump off? Nah, I'm on for a minute. I got you, Jimmy. I'm dropping the link right now. Shit, we in here, baby.
And Scott Phillip, he's gonna pull the triggers. He's gonna pull a lot of triggers on the draft. So you might have some surprises picks, you know what I'm saying, in the draft, man. Second, third, you get the best player available. You know what I mean? You get this team better, man. I mean, let's try to get a winning season. hopefully this year.
Yeah, that's why I say, goddamn it, the Carolina Panthers we got the money. We got that proverbial bag in
Yeah,
draft capital
we got
to move
we got
up
the
and
bag.
get that first overall pick. And it won't hurt us. Look, okay, to everybody that say Brian Burns and his production, right? Every Panther fan that's looking at Brian Burns and his production, what would it cost us? Will it hurt us to lose Brian Burns? That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. But what I will say is this: that's what the scouting department for. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, you could get somebody like Burns in the late round. You know what I'm saying? This is a deep draft this year, and you go get somebody like another Burns, but better, who's hungrier. You know, in the later
Shout out, hold
rounds. You
on,
know,
shout out
go
Jimmy
ahead.
Russo and shout out Andrew Broden for pulling up. What's up, fellas?
It's
Y'all
happening.
must be in the same car today. They pulled up together.
Bar slamming a colon. Where you at, Hunk?
Say what, baby?
We're down at the bar slamming a cold beer. Where are you at?
Oh shit, I'm on my way to y'all then, man. It sounds nice today. Beautiful day in the Carolinas.
Let me throw this by you real quick. Then I'll let you guys talk.
Talk to me.
I'm going to throw a turd in the punch bowl here. I'm going to name you a couple names, and you tell me what you think. Kenny Pickett, Jimmy G, Ryan Tannehill, Jacoby Brissett, Matt Ryan, Mac Jones, Andy Dalton, Davis Mills, and Russell Wilson.
Good, but not good enough.
Okay. But here's
Russell
point.
won the Super Bowl.
Here's my point.
They know.
All those quarterbacks I just named threw for more yardage than Justin Fields. Chicago ain't going to stick with him. They're going to pick that number one pick.
Wow.
You think it's going to be Stroud, Andrew?
Come on, man. Why you do that, Andrew?
It's gonna. I told you it'd be a turd in the punch bowl. It's gonna be Bryce Young or CJ because.
God damn.
You know they're gonna take CJ.
So Andrew, if it is CJ, would you still want Bryce Young then? Would you still trade up for Bryce Young if they took CJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then either way,
I gotta look you in your motherfucking eyes.
If Carolina is going to get one of those guys, the pick's going to have to come through Arizona.
Yeah.
And then they'll have a
chance. Damn.
They'll have a chance at Bryce Young or Will Levis.
Yeah, you got a way of throwing a monkey wrench in some shit. I can tell you that, Andrew.
Yeah, you do. God damn, man.
The fact is, they're not high on his ability to throw the ball.
The temperatures.
And I think Lamar Jackson is the perfect example of what a running quarterback can do. They don't last long. Okay?
They don't last long for real.
They don't last long in this league.
We done had one that did last long.
I think Chicago, I don't see any way in hell they pass on C.J. Stroud. I just don't.
God damn.
Boy, it'd be the draft was gonna burn some bridges in for this draft here. This could be a lot of head turning.
I'm gonna tell you something, Andrew. And shout out Andrew, because he is 100 motherfucking% accurate.
Yep.
Chicago, I just told y'all, everybody thinking Chicago go defense at first, and which they may go defense with their first overall. But for Andrew to make the point he just made, fucks my whole outlook up now. Could fuck the draft night completely up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So are they going to shop Justin Fields? Try to shop him?
Well, Jimmy, what the general manager of Chicago says, he says it's going to have to really be something impressive to move away from Justin Fields. He didn't say no, we're not going to move away from him. He said he'd have to be blown away. Well, does C.J. Stroud blow you away?
Well, he blows me away.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think Chicago. In fact, in that same quote, he said that we still think we can teach Fields how to throw the ball better. Well, come on. There's no way they're going to take that guy. You wouldn't even be hearing his name if he didn't rush for as many yards as he did. He finished below all those guys.
I don't know because we try to teach Cam to throw better. We try to teach him to throw overhand. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have that sidearm miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Donna B. Yeah, he did. He fucked my high all the way up with that one.
Yeah, I ain't want to hear that.
Yeah, blew my whole goddamn high with that one. Yeah, he did. It's all right.
I hate
no, but that's
but it's a possibility, though.
Hey,
I still think you can still trade back.
That's exactly why I respect your point of view. Because like I told you, come in. Your point of view come in from a high place, from like an owl. You ever seen an owl go hunting? You know what I mean?
Hear you, brother. Hey, Unc, Jimmy G was injured half the year, and he still threw for more yards than Justin Fields. Okay, so that Chicago's looking at that too, and that one makes me think they're not.
Yeah, but that was their game plan, though, Andrew. They did that on purpose. They chose to run the ball that much. It wasn't like he wasn't throwing. They wanted him to run 200, throw 200 yards. So, but I understand. Obviously, wouldn't you rather CJ over Justin Fields? I mean, I understand what you're saying. I just don't think that Justin Fields.
I'd rather have Will Levis, Justin Field, and Bryce Young. Either one of those three over Field. Because running quarterbacks just don't last in the league. They don't. They get hurt. They get hurt. They can scramble. But if they have to run it, if they have to scramble 3 or 4 times a game,
just to get a good throw.
Justin Fields, they put him in like he was a running back.
And look how big Cam was, and look what it did to his fucking body.
Mm-hmm. And it's happening to Lamar Jackson right now, Jimmy.
Yeah, and they're not built to take that kind of punishment.
No.
Nah, but shout out Bo Carter. I see your comment, bro. I wouldn't be too mad at that either, man. If that's what we got stuck with, didn't move, and ended up with Anthony Richardson at 9, it's risky, but you can still do it. You don't give up anything. You get to keep Burns and keep your second round draft pick.
With Frank Reich, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of possibilities.
Here's what I would do if I were Carolina. I would try to get Derek Carr, because if I'm going to end up with Anthony Richardson, I can't think of a better person than Derek Carr to stick in there while he's being taught how to be a good quarterback by someone like Frank Reich. To me, Derek Carr would be an insurance policy.
Well, can I ask you something, Andrew? Is Derek Carr, did they release him, or
no?
What's his status?
If they want to get him, they're going to have to trade for him. I think he just renewed his contract last year.
I don't want Derek Carr.
He did.
I don't want Derek Carr. I'm tired of getting.
I don't want Derek Carr.
For other teams.
I wouldn't take Jimmy G either, because he's injury prone as fuck.
Bro, Carr had to win games. Come on.
I'm not saying you don't go get him because he's the answer. I'm saying if you've got to have an insurance policy. Now that could be Matt Corral. I don't know.
That's true.
But you have to have someone that you're gonna, because if they end up getting Anthony Richardson, I don't think he's ready for the NFL coming out of college.
It's a high risk.
He's sitting a year. Man. He's sitting a year at least, man, behind Matt Corral.
No reward, man.
Now, I want me a one-day start. I don't want to have to sit and wait on this guy to develop.
Carr probably a new atmosphere, man. Probably.
I hope the Panthers don't trade for Derek Carr. I mean, why do that instead of if you're gonna trade for a quarterback? Goddamn it, go ahead and
keep Sam. You might as well keep Sam if that's I'd take him over fucking.
Yeah, he knows the system already. Well, actually, it's a different system, but he knows the team. He knows the area. Why start over with a little bit of a better Sam Darnold? You might as well go for it in the draft, bro. I think you either get McKee or Richardson. If you can't get Stroud or move up, then you move back. 9. What's there really at 9? I don't know.
The only other one is Levis, and you better pray. Yeah.
I mean, I'm all right with Levis, but I know he's not a year 1 starter. I mean, the only way Levis hit the field is if it's week 6, week 7, and the nigga starting struggling, which could be a Matt Corral or somebody. You know what I mean?
He ain't gonna last long either, because he's too busy wanting to run. Yeah.
You sure they well want Anthony Richardson.
So I got 6 of y'all. I got 5 of y'all on the panel. In the chat, who's the best passer in this quarterback draft to y'all? Who's the best passer?
God.
I need to know. in the chat on the panel. Y'all let me know.
I think
Bryce is the best passer.
Bryce Young can make all the throws.
If Bryce had CJ's height, he'd be the number one. Easy. You know what I mean? There would be no
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Bryce is just undersized, man.
Exactly.
Bryce is just undersized.
Scrolls makes best decision throwing the ball.
Okay.
If the game on the game on the line.
So in the chat, and y'all too, it's a split between CJ and Bryce, but I see a lot of Bryce, I see a lot of CJ. So I guess the true answer to that question to be answered at the next level. I mean, we'll get our true answer to who's the best passer at the next level in the NFL. That's what we'll find out there.
That'll be CJ.
If you can keep Bryce Young protected, man, then yeah, like Drew Brees wasn't the biggest damn thing either, but he can make some damn throws.
Yeah. And the rules also protect smaller QBs now. You know, you really can't kill a QB like you used to. So I mean, it wouldn't even be too bad to get Bryce either.
I mean,
but if you don't have an offensive line, I mean, how much protection can you give them?
Well, we do though.
Yeah,
we got the line.
O-line's gonna get better
is
too.
Good, but I was just saying that just per se.
Yeah, that O-line is there. Yeah. I ain't worried about the O-line.
Maybe just a guard we can improve on, maybe instead of Christensen. But
CJ to me is just a long-term answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
With his size and the way he just, dissect the field, he's always looking downfield before he even taking off running. He'd rather stay in the pocket, but he will run if necessary. That's what I like about him. He's not a run first guy. He's a pass first guy.
Yeah, and he can run like the wind too.
Facts.
Yeah.
And when at the next level, you got to learn how to get down and not take hits.
I'm here to pick up
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Calm down. My bad.
Yeah, you gonna get some hits. They gonna try him.
Well, he took a lot of hits against Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know his toughness.
Yeah. He took a lot of hits against Georgia. I saw that.
So what y'all question CJ Stroud toughness?
Oh no, I seen his toughness. I know he's tough.
No, he's plenty tough.
He's tough.
Yeah.
He's tough. He's tough.
He's the complete package, Young.
Because if you think about it, with the hits that he took against Georgia, he didn't give up. He still fought. They still had a chance. Other than that doggone field goal kicker, they still could have won it.
So
all those hits, he still kept them in the game, man.
So at this point, if we're saying, okay, CJ's off the fucking board, we're not getting him. What's our contingency?
We trade back and we get Tanner McKee. We trade back and get a late first round pick, get a tight end, get Mayer that we need maybe at 17, 18, maybe a little later, and then get Tanner McKee in the second round. Then you got 2 other second round picks to fill more holes on defense with the edge rusher and defensive line. That's just what I would do.
I wouldn't even trade back. I'll stay exactly where I am if I couldn't get CJ. I'll just use what we got.
And then get the best player available.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't trade back and give
available.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade back and give another team a guy that we could have got that might turn out to be.
But who we getting at 9? Richardson?
Oh no,
we don't know.
Richardson like 2 years. He could be like 2 years. We don't know. You get on the bench.
Yeah, he had to sit on the bench behind Sam Donald.
He's not ready yet, man.
That's what I'm saying. Who would you get at 9 then?
Rob Parsons. He's a raw, but he's not ready yet. He'll take 2 years and then he'll be ready. But
if I was at 9, I'd get a damn elite tight end, pass catching tight end.
Goddamn right.
You'd get Mayer at 9. That's about 9 picks too soon, man.
Shout out Andrew for that cash app. Andrew, you jumped out, baby. Oh, he must have had to go.
I'm still here.
Andrew had to go. He say for great content. Andrew, I love you, baby. You know I love you, Andrew. Okay. Here. Oh, I see you, Andrew.
Yeah.
So how about a linebacker, man? Like in the second, third.
We damn sure need that too.
Yeah, we need a middle linebacker.
Yeah, we damn sure need a middle linebacker.
If we don't trade up, if we stay at 9 and keep our capital, we can have everything we want. But question is, If we stay at 9, do we re-sign Sam Donald? Y'all gotta understand, man. I can't let y'all forget it's only one quarterback on the roster that may not be ready to week 4.
Anthony Richardson will be there at 9, Unc.
Yeah, he's not a week
I would
1
do it.
though.
Yeah, but if you sign Donald,
I want to see what Sam can do with Frank.
And quite frankly, Anthony Richardson in college had an interception problem.
That's facts.
Frank White don't want no interception problem. You feel me?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna have it. I watched this interview with old girl. You know what I mean? It was entertaining. They changed the music up and everything. If you ain't saw it yet, go watch it. And watch how Frank talk about the quarterback position.
Frank White wants a smart quarterback. You know.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't want to go through another season, man, needing a quarterback. I'm tired of that conversation. We need a quarterback. We need a quarterback.
A franchise, man.
But you got to admit,
quarterback.
Yeah, but
when
Mahomes
Sam
had a
come
year,
in,
so you get Richardson.
he played good though. I mean, he looked damn solid to me.
I don't have any doubt in my mind that we're going to do everything possible to try to get that move up and get a quarterback. I'm just saying that if Chicago goes away from Fields, it's going to fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to go away from Fields because what they already did to get him. You know what I'm saying? He failed to him. You know, but I mean, they just ain't gonna do nothing like that.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that all those guys I listed.
But you make a good point, though, Andrew. I mean, you making me think something different now. You know, because that could definitely be possible. You know,
I'm just not 100% sure they're gonna stay with him when they. You know, you got to look at it this way. How many times has this C.J. Stroud come around?
Exactly. That's why I come out. That's why I want to get. I'll give anything up to get him because, hey man, quarterbacks don't come around so often like that.
Can you imagine the Chicago press if they pass on C.J. Stroud and Fields just bombs out the next few years? The shit they're going to hear.
That's why they're asking for what they're asking for.
And two, Andrew, you know, like Chicago could also be looking at, all right, the teams in the NFC that want a quarterback, need a quarterback. Hey, Carolina's one of them teams. They just swipe him off whether they're going to use him season 1 or not. They'll just to keep him from fucking getting to us.
That's a good point, Jimmy.
But somebody just said it.
Yeah.
If Chicago does come off that first overall pick, which we know now that they are entertaining it, they gonna want the house. And
I had to give it to them.
Yeah. And it won't hurt us. It ain't gonna hurt us to build that house. But what I'm saying is this: the only way Chicago comes off that pick and to bypass on the CJ Stroud, shout out to Andrew, is because we're gonna give them a Brian Burns, a second and a third, and a first and a second next year. We're gonna build those picks. Well, in Chicago's mind, probably build a franchise for the next 5 to 10 years. And if that happens, with that trade alone, Chicago can put themselves in the playoffs for the next 5 years. To them, that's a good trade.
Yeah,
to us, that's a great trade.
Yeah, you're right. Because I believe they'd rather have that than not to take it. You know what I'm saying? And then they still have to build a team.
Yeah, I think they'll take the build. Yeah, I think they will, because if they do believe in Justin Fields, they'll take that deal because they'll put pieces around them, especially with another. Look, they're gonna have I don't know what, 3 second-round picks, 2/3. Hey, they gonna eat heavy. They gonna get a lot of talent if they squeeze that trigger.
It wouldn't surprise me if they asked for 2 1s, 2 2s, and Brian Burns from us.
That's a lot.
Well, I give it to them.
Yeah.
That means a first this year, a second this year, and a first next year, and a second next year. They can have this shit.
I don't know the answer to this, Unc, but you may know. If there's rumors now that I've been hearing that Sean Payton may sign with Arizona. Will Arizona lose that first-round pick to New Orleans?
Oh, hell yeah. My fucking God. Andrew, why you do that? God damn it, man. Oh my! Hey, look, y'all do realize what Andrew just said.
Yeah, he talking about New Orleans jumping up ahead of us to get their
God damn it, Andrew!
Yeah, because if Arizona, they have the third pick. If they sign Peyton, they got to give a first round pick to New Orleans.
God damn it, Andrew!
You see what I'm saying?
This draft is going to be shaking the fuck up.
I'm telling you, it is. You can't trust nothing about it.
Yeah, plus Chicago already done said they'll move down to the
ninth spot. Andrew.
To the ninth spot.
See what Andrew is telling us, or what Andrew is showing us, that we can't wait past the first pick. We have to go up to the first. Shout out Andrew for making me see the light today.
Yeah,
we can't wait, people. It ain't no fucking way we can wait on this shit.
And Chicago knows that, because if they see what Andrew can see, then they know that Carolina will give up anything to get in that spot.
Look, shout out Andrew. Andrew different, because I ain't see that shit. Andrew saw it. I didn't. God damn it, Andrew see shit from another lens. Shout out Andrew.
Well, I just read that this morning that Arizona
messed my head up, man.
Is really looking hard at Sean Payton as their coach. And if that happens,
you know what, Andrew? That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. And hey, oh my God, man.
But that's watching
Chicago now.
See, this is why I went live today, fellas. Because this is a topic that needs to be fucking discussed. This is a narrative that needs to be pushed. This, God damn it, Andrew.
Well, shit, Andrew.
I'll lay you together.
All them damn mock drafts right out the fucking window with shit Andrew saying.
Yeah, ain't no mock draft there. Ain't no mock draft. Mock what?
I've never seen
mock that motherfucker up and get it shot there. That's what happened.
I've watched the mock draft. I've never seen one that.
I gotta mess up my I gotta write down my draft project now, man.
Andrew was turning me into an alcoholic.
That's what's happening. Hey, look, he got me twisted another greasy because he fucked me up the first time. Now I'm gonna have to roll again.
He done hit us with 2 uppercuts.
The punch ball,
God, Andrew. See, it would be different if what you said ain't have no weight behind it, but your shit weigh like a 400-pound fat bitch. You feel?
Just when you think you're out of the woods, here he come with another uppercut.
God, hey, look.
Hey.
Okay, so let's entertain that shit. Let's talk about that for a second, fellas. We got to. New Orleans gets Sean Payton. No. Arizona gets Sean Payton, meaning they comfortable with getting up their third overall. We know what the fuck New Orleans will do if they get their third overall pick. We already know what they're gonna do.
You know they don't like us, right?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
Hell, it's 31 other teams that don't like us.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey, you know how you said I always come. Hey, it's like you're John Gotti and I'm Mickey Ward, man.
That's fucked up. Fucked up.
Hey, you call New Orleans, you better go ahead and hang that up, man. They just gonna say never mind.
So there is no way we can wait past the first pick, fellas. There's no goddamn way. Shout out Now High 704. I see you.
Yeah, I'm sure Scott Fitterer knows the same thing. Man, he knows that we cannot depend and sit back and wait and see what happens. We can't do that.
Hey, dude. Hey, look. Look. We gotta make this shit sweet for Chicago, and that's exactly. Look, they put their offer out about what, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I think we're going to have to give them every bit of what they want. Brian Burns, second round, third round, first next year, second next year. Fuck it. It has to be done.
Like that to get them to come off of that first pick.
That's what they said they want. I gave y'all the news. That's what Chicago officially put out there. That's not an alleged trade proposal. That's an official trade proposal for this year's draft for the first overall pick. Let me reiterate. So y'all know exactly what I say. So y'all know what's on the table. I do this shit for the Panther fans.
Hey, let
In
me ask
order
you a
for the
question.
Carolina Panthers to go from 9th overall to 1st, and y'all quote me on this, so when the news come out, don't act like y'all ain't hear it here first.
Let me ask you a
The
question.
Chicago Bears want the 9th. We got to go 9th from 1st. Then we got to turn around and give them the 2nd in 2023 and one of our 3rd round picks this year. They also want a 1st rounder next year and a 2nd rounder next year, along with Brian Burns. Write that shit down. Make no mistake about that. That's what it's gonna cost us to get that 1st overall pick.
I
And
think you're right.
Right.
and I'm telling
Right.
y'all now that I say that more and more, I'm almost willing to say the Carolina Panthers have already made that deal. That's what I'm willing to say.
I believe that
So-
because we can afford it.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know,
well-
you goddamn right
I
we
think
can. Need I show y'all how we can afford that again?
Wait, well, now you
We
ain't
got
gonna do it again. I mean, because
Hey.
man, I'm telling you, I know exactly
got-
what we need.
we
Yeah,
I'm
got a
tired
lot
of
of
wishing
I
for
done
bags,
checked
though.
the bank statements. We good.
We got
We
Yeah.
good,
we got a lot
goddamn
of
it.
bags.
We can
We got a lot
afford
of
this trip and still have a good Christmas. Goddamn it.
every
We
All
we
this
can
team
do
needs
this.
is
We got the money
buddy.
to do this, nigga.
All
It's
this
got a
team
lot of
easier.
needs-
It's
bags.
easier
We
to
got a
build
lot of
around a
bags.
quarterback than
Awesome
to
bags.
build your team looking for a quarterback.
All we need is we just need a quarterback
Lots
and
of
some
bags.
cornerbacks, and we're
Lots
good to
of
go on this
bags.
team.
Yes, sir. We got that bag to do it. Make no mistake. And I'm not talking money. Make no mistake. I'm not talking about cash.
No,
We got the draft capital. The draft capital. We got the proverbial bag that way. You know what I mean?
And we got players.
So,
Oh yeah.
what's
We got
next
the
year?
player that we need to move
Yeah,
move
exactly.
the needle, and Brian Burns. And I told y'all at the beginning of this live, to me, Brian Burns is not that good. He's not worth a first. He's not worth a 2nd and a 3rd and a 1st and a 2nd next year. But if Chicago wants that, I'm giving them that, because I look at Brian Burns' career in its totality, and then I look at it. I weigh it out. I say, is Brian Burns worth the pick we got him for? I think I forget what number we drafted Brian Burns at, but is he worth that due to his production? And if I'm saying that, I'm saying no. I'm saying he wasn't worth that pick we got him for. So, and if we drafted Brian Burns top 10, let's say 7th overall, and in order for us to move up to the 1st, I say he's worth that. If it takes us to come off Brian Burns to move up 8 picks, to move within the top 5, the 1st overall pick to get CJ Stroud, I say Brian Burns is worth that. You serve his ass up. You put him in the free lunch box and you give him out. You feel what I'm saying?
And put a ribbon on it.
Hell yeah. Don't hesitate. I honestly now believe the Carolina Panthers have already agreed to this. It's just something that won't be disclosed until draft, until
That's
it's
right.
time for the draft.
Cause I'm thinking they're gonna wait till after this doggone combine and let these players fall in the position that they're gonna fall in before we actually jump on that doggone trade with Chicago.
Shout out my nigga Fade 2 times in the chat. Fade, what's up, baby? Oh, he say no. Fade, I think they already got I think it's worth it. Fade, to get CJ. Fade, real quick. You don't believe in CJ Stroud? Yes or no, Fade? I need to know. I need to know, Fade. And please elaborate. I don't think Fade believes in CJ Stroud, fellas, at all.
But he must not have been watching no film on him then. I mean, he must not have watched that game. And not just that game. I mean, he might have been watching that Michigan games and the Notre Dame game. But hey, the big game is where he stood out, to me. That solidified everything. Because that's what we need. That's what we need, man. Yeah, that's what we need.
I say if you put him in the right position, you get him the right play call and weapons around him, that nigga can come in and hit the ground running. Period.
What I like about him, the stage ain't too big for him.
No, hell no. Hell no. I
You got the
say,
right coach, too.
you draft CJ, you let him get some run in the preseason, but not much. Let him realize what the NFL speed is. Let him process it. But I say get him ready for week 1. You know what I mean?
He's a week 1 starter.
You goddamn right he is. But mind you, and also the Panthers have we got good cap space this year going into free agency, which means we can fill a lot of spots there. I told y'all the Panthers got one of the Philadelphia second round wide receivers, second round picks in-house already. Just worked his ass out yesterday. You know what I mean? 6'3" nigga. I don't know his name right off rip. I got it, but I'll talk about him at another time when his name need to be talked about. But you can look it up. The Carolina Panthers got a young wide receiver, a play fucking maker at the college level. Philadelphia drafted him second overall. And I don't know how we got him, but we got him. He in the building. And they already worked him out. You know, NFL teams can start working out free agents now. Shout out to the Panthers for getting their head coach in the building out in front of the free agency workout. God damn it. I mean, the Carolina Panthers are on pace. We on pace. We on track.
So that means
Hey, what's up, baby?
Yo.
Shut out Fade 2 times. Do you or don't you believe in CJ Stroud?
Oh, CJ is good. I'll say that. But he's not
So
gonna be...
so you don't agree on trading them?
No, but I'm gonna tell you why I say no. So we just lost both of our guards, left guard and right guard. It's gonna end up like a Andrew Luck situation.
Well, what you say? We lost them due to injury. They be back.
They're not gonna be back for training camp. Tell you that now.
Yeah, you right. And I mean, at least not healthy. You right. You 100%. So with that being said, oh man.
Yeah. You get that. You got it?
yeah. Shout out my nigga Fade.
I can't rely on that though. I mean, you know, you're right about it, but I mean,
he right. Like, that means we're gonna have to do something at those positions. I mean, whether it be free agency, whether it be fucking drafting somebody, we're gonna have to do something.
That's gonna be the key, that free agency, because if you see us picking up like offensive linemen,
how can you say that?
If we pick up a defensive lineman, that automatically lets me know that doggone Brian Burns is out of here. If we pick up a defensive end in free agency, Brian Burns is gone, because we're gonna have somebody to fill in for him when we ship him off to Chicago.
We need to trade Burns to get a first round pick or 5th, whatever.
I think that's on the table now, though. You know, I wouldn't want to trade that with the Lions, because what was it with the Rams? Who was the Rams on it? Where they picking at?
The Rams traded their pick to the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions got the 6th overall.
Thank you.
Okay.
But the Rams didn't even have 2 first round picks to give.
Yeah, they did. They had one this year and one next year. That's all. They was trying to give up one this year and one next year.
At like 30, 28, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been a late one had we gave up Brian Burns for that. That bitch would have been late.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
And then Scott Fitter wouldn't have been here when those picks come around.
Hey, look, I tell you this though. Nigga. The draft finna get shaky, and I went live tonight because I want y'all to know, as Panther fans, if we have to move up to get that first overall pick, I want you to keep in your mind that we have the capital to do so. And I'm talking about this year especially. We can afford to swap picks in the first round. We can afford to lose a second rounder because the Carolina Panthers just bought a second round pick in here as a wide receiver from the Philadelphia Eagles. Whether or not he pans out to be healthy or a valuable talent there remains to be seen. But he is a second-round pick, and he's a free agent that we working out ahead of schedule. So I like that. He's a second overall pick. So let's say we sign him. You can X that second round pick out that we give up for that first overall. Then we give up a third round pick. Mind you, we got 2 picks in that round, which means we still in the third round. We got a second round player and a wide receiver from Philly. We don't lose nothing. We don't lose a motherfucking thing. In reality, we gain a quarterback for the next 5 years at least.
Yeah,
He stay fucking healthy.
it's gonna be another Andrew Luck. I'm telling you.
Well, if that's the case, I take it.
Yeah, Andrew Luck
No.
was not a bad quarterback now.
He's gonna retire.
I don't know. I can't. I don't see that.
I see it. If we don't go O-line after everybody got ACL tears and everything like that.
So, Fade, if we go O-line, what we do at quarterback?
I mean, you already know where we go quarterback.
Where?
You keep Sam Darnold for 1 year and try him out with Frank Wright?
No, Sam Darnold's gone.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm
so what you say?
And he's not as accurate as PJ Walker. I'm just saying that. But
what do you say? Are we going PJ?
he's the only bridge quarterback I can see.
Oh, let's get Fade the fuck out of here. Let's get Fade tripping today. I don't know what the hell wrong with Fade. Fade, you send your shit through the Cash App. I don't know what the fuck going on with Fade. Somebody, if I let you keep going on, Fade, somebody pay me to block your ass for the rest of the year. Shout out Fade for talking crazy as hell. Hell wrong with Fade. Ain't nobody no.
Look. PJ Walker.
Ahead, talk your shit, nigga.
He's the only restricted free agent quarterback.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Fade. Fade had to say some wild shit for me to kick Fade out. Fade's a heavy supporter of the channel. Fade's a heavy supporter of the platforms, both platforms, Panther Uncensored and _2020.
Thank you,
Fade heavy.
Thank you,
Fade. I just was fucking with Fade just now. I never boot Fade on no dumb shit. Fade really had to do something. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a fact though, Fade. I'm keeping it a whole thing with you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna stay positive. We're gonna go get our quarterback.
I think so. I think so. I think we all in.
I'm gonna stand on that until I see different.
We all in, but we're not gonna go.
Top 5. Hey, what you say, Faye? We all in, but we ain't gonna go.
We ain't gonna go top 5, bro. That's crazy.
I don't know, Faye, because the thing is, man, we done went through 3-4 years needing a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting these bridge quarterbacks that don't amount to shit. We're gonna get our daggone quarterback. Hell, don't you know David Tepper is tired of bringing in these damn quarterbacks that's not helping us. You know, he's throwing away money with them.
First of all,
he's losing money with them. He's losing money with the damn coaches. So we gonna go in the draft. We gonna go get our quarterback because we done tried everything else.
Stop just saying David Tepper. First of all,
well, he's an owner. He okays this shit.
Yeah.
Scott Fitterer can't do no shit without having an okay through Tepper.
Oh, you forgot about Nicole.
Well, I mean, shit, Nicole's. I'm not worried about it. I'm looking at the head of that situation.
You worried about her. What do you mean?
Hey, hold on, Fade. Shout out DJ Free. Send that 50. I kick Fade off this motherfucker for the rest
50,
of the day.
That's what I am. 50.
Yeah, 50 for the rest. $50 for the rest of the day, Fade. Hey, that's an easy 50.
Is what it is.
Man. That's an easy 50, Fade. I'm a hustler, baby. You gotta know that about me.
Hey.
Don't feel bad, Fade. He could probably get me for $4.95.
Oh yeah. Andrew, it's gonna cost a little more than that as well for Andrew. Y'all crazy as hell. Yeah, man. But Fade, I absolutely love what you just said, though, my guy. Fade came with something different too. Fade, if if we don't trade up, that means we're gonna entertain one of these quarterbacks, whether it be Sam Donald or PJ Walker. Fade also let us know we got some starting linemen that may not fucking be ready for the start of this season. You know what I mean? Let alone training camp.
Yep.
So that's it's a must.
You
We
know
do
what?
something at these.
That's why I said if we don't trade up or we can't trade up, that's why they're going to have to go with what they got, or possibly like a Derek Carr. But they're going to.
Okay, stay right there,
Yeah.
Andrew. Stay right there. Fade.
Yep.
Derek Carr.
I would say Lamar.
Lamar ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Lamar ain't going nowhere, man.
How?
I don't think
the
so.
Ravens said it. The Ravens said he ain't going nowhere.
How they gonna say it when
they gonna pay him his damn money? That'll make him stay.
he don't want the money?
So let me ask you something, Fade. Stop, Fade. Stop. Lamar Jackson hits the free agency. It's gonna cost a fucking lot to get.
We were gonna pay.
That's gonna be like trying to get Deshaun Watson all over again.
Shout out to Kendall. Pull back up, Kendall. I tried to let you in. I don't know what happened.
And I'm not really worried about damn Temper's wife. Hell, we done tried that shit with damn Matt Rule's wife picking motherfucker down Chuba Hubbard. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't doing that shit again.
Hey, Chuba's good, bro.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Hey,
he's serviceable.
Well, Chuba did look good. He looked better this year. He did progress. We got to give him credit. He's still under contract, make no mistake about it. So he will be on the roster next year. So what we do know is Chuba's on the roster. I don't know about Blackshear. We know that. So right now, as far as I'm concerned, Chuba Huber is the only starting running back on the Panthers roster.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Fade. I mean, we gotta. I'm all in for re-signing Dante. I'm all in for not letting him hit the market.
It's not going to be his show, though. I don't know.
He don't want to go.
What you mean? What you mean? Hold on, Fade. What you mean?
Since Frank Reich came in, he's an offensive coordinator, right?
That's a fucking fact, Fade. Fade, you on your shit today.
Reich already said he likes the running game that we have. So that tells me he's going to keep Dante. He's going to try.
He did say that. That came out his mouth. That came out his mouth, Andrew. He said, "I was looking at the run game. That was one of the most the defense and that run game is what Frank talked about. And then he went into quarterback and he lost his mind.
Yep.
Pussy got wet when he started talking quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Fade. You can see Frank pussy getting wet when he started talking about it. Well, it's bad when you can see the pussy getting wet. You know what I mean?
Man, I think they're gonna do something that's not. I don't know. If you trade up, it's gonna be bad.
I don't think so.
I don't either. Hey, look, shout out my guy Micah, man, because I don't think so. I done look. Hey, Micah.
Yes, sir.
Since we talked yesterday, nigga, I done looked at this shit 4, 5, 6 times. We can pull this shit off and keep moving like we ain't had a flat tire, goddammit. Hey, we can keep moving like we ain't even got to stop for gas, Mike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I see it. Because, I mean, I'm quite sure that front office everybody knows that we need a quarterback. Our front office, all the other 31 teams know we need a damn quarterback. Hell, for the last 3 or 4 years, we've been needing a damn certified, legitimate quarterback. And this is the time to get them. We can't keep bullshitting because they're hard to find.
There's no doubt in my mind that when Frank Reich interviewed for the job, had he said we're going to stand pat with Darnold or Walker or get a free agent, they would have got him up out of there because they want a quarterback. They made there's no secret they want to get one of those 3 quarterbacks coming out this year. If he weren't on board with that, he wouldn't have got this job.
David Tepper wants a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He said it out of his own mouth. He wants a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
My thing is,
I'm saying so does Reich. That's what I'm saying. That they're going to try to make a trade for that quarterback. But there's a couple things that could screw that whole thing up, and I've named them. And, we just got to wait and see how that goes.
Andrew, let me just say this.
Pardon me?
You take P.J. Walker from his high, and you put Sam Darnold in that has not been playing. And he is a free agent.
Yeah. Well, Fade, let's look at it this way.
That's Wilt's fault.
PJ Walker had 2 good games. Okay? He was undrafted. He was playing in the the USFL, whatever.
Yeah,
He came in
the
he played
XFL.
a couple good games. So did that kid out of the Vegas Raiders at Stidman. He set a new record but one game came out and stunk up the place. They're looking long haul. Darnold, as much as we don't like him or people don't like him, he went in the first round. He's a good quarterback. He just hasn't got with the right coach yet, who can display his talent. But you look like someone with PJ Walker. I mean, he's just not an NFL everyday starting quarterback.
How do you know that?
I trust a lot of people who evaluate talent coming out of college into the NFL, and he wasn't even drafted.
He came in, he got us in playoff contention.
Shout out Trucker 49.
Took the job.
Trucker 49 say we willing to give up anything to get that quarterback. Well, it's not anything. I'm trying to say, if you look at it, what goddamn Fade. Hey, y'all say shout out to Fade. Fade, hey, they just sent me the piece to get rid of you tonight. One love, Fade. I'm a holler, baby. They just banned your ass. Shout out to DJ Free saying, that's it, nigga. You gone, Fade. He said you done said enough. Good night, Fade. Shout out Fade. Fade got blocked for the rest of the day. They just sent me that 50 piece to get rid of your ass. Shout out DJ Free. Kendall, I got you coming up, baby. God damn, Fade. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, me and Kendall stayed on the phone
Hey.
an hour and a half yesterday.
Hey, didn't we, Mike? Didn't we?
Yeah.
Hey.
Kendall, how you feeling?
Man, hey, Unc, you had it. Man, you had to get Fade up out of there, Unc. You can't apologize for that. He talking about goddamn PJ Walker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, thank who you said that dropped that 50 piece?
That would DJ Free for that one. Shout out
big
DJ
love
Free.
DJ Free. Shout out DJ Free. Shout out DJ Free. Goddamn it.
Get that nigga. He said, "That's it. You gold, goddamn." Hey, he tried to give you a chance, Fade.
We trying to get we don't need that negative stuff.
Fade, $100 get you back on. Period. You know how it goes.
PJ Walker. He talking PJ Walker. Good God about
yeah, nah.
Look, I'm gonna ask y'all again. I asked Mike. I know where Mike's standing. Like I said, me and Mike been on the phone about an hour and a half. Are y'all prepared to pay that ticket to move up them 6 motherfucking spots?
Yeah, 8 spots.
8 spots.
Yeah.
8 motherfucking spots.
Yeah.
You prepared to pay that ticket there, brother?
Well, that's essentially 8 first-round picks. That's what I equate the value of what we're doing as. And I know for a fact the Carolina Panthers won't even in the next 2 drafts, this year and next year, won't draft 8 first rounders. And I say that to say this. If we're moving up 8 spots, Kendall, I'm looking at each slot per year, per se. Let's say it's per year. Or you can say 4 slots for the next 2 years, however you want to do it. That's a number 8 pick, 7 pick, 6 pick, 4th pick. God damn. Shout out Fade 2-time. Fade 2-time back. Fade say fuck that. Fade dropped the Honda and got back on the line. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out Fade. He's back in the game. hey DJ. Hey, you tried it, DJ Free, but Fade money longer. Fade say his money longer. Shout out Fade. God damn, Fade is like that.
Yeah, I keep telling you.
Well, shout out Fade. Talk your PJ Walker shit. I can't put him out. Shout out Fleece O'Donnell to God.
See, this is
for that super chat. He say business, any business is necessary. Yeah, it's necessary. Talk your shit, Fade.
I didn't got to talk it. That's the thing. I show it.
Yeah. So Fade,
Fade, I love you, but PJ, god damn, Fade, PJ.
No, see, he's the most accurate quarterback on our roster.
What about
his, you can't argue with that nigga.
Fade, what about his 9 yards passing and 2 interceptions versus the Bengals?
Has anything the Bengals?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we got blown out with the Bengals. The Bengals blown us
yards and 2 interceptions before they pulled him out.
And in the half. But you don't let them go through the half, though.
Wow.
That was on PJ. That's on Wilkes.
See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Fade stand on what he's saying because he spent his money to get back on here. Fade, but I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You believe PJ taking us to the playoffs, bro? You think he got what it takes? And I want to know
check this on. I ain't cut you off, but check this on. 8 to 9 games will get us there in this division. 8 to 9. That's all you fucking need. Can PJ get us 8 to 9?
I don't want 8 to 9.
Can PJ get us 8 to 9 motherfucking games?
He can get us
DJ
more.
DJ Free, link in the chat, baby. DJ Free say he got to pull up.
8 to 9 will get us to the playoffs in this division.
We don't need 8 to 9. We need more than that.
But I don't want to be no 8 and 9.
Fade is 100%.
But no, what I'm saying, Mike. The minimum we gonna need is 8 to 9. That's the minimum.
Yeah, Fade's alluding to separation though. Fade say
I understand that, and that's what I want too. But 8 to 9 minimum. We talking real talk, right? We on this we on 2021 talking real motherfucking talk. 8 to 9 will get us in the playoffs.
That's a fucking fact.
If Frank Reich can get PJ Walker, you know, the quarterback whisperer that everybody says, to do what he needs to do, we in there.
I believe damn CJ can get us to the damn playoffs and be a damn offensive damn rookie of the fucking year.
It's only gonna take 8 to 9 to get us in the motherfucker.
All right, let me ask Kid. Let me ask Fade this question, cause Fade, it's me and you today, now, baby. I hope you ready. It's me and you today. You paid for this. You gonna get this work.
All right.
Fade. Is CJ Stroud better than PJ Walker to you, or and I need you to elaborate on your answer, my friend.
Add Sam Donald. Add him in there.
No.
Hold on the fuck up. Hey, hold on. I gotta look this nigga in his eye. Hold the fuck up.
I want to see that shit.
Fade. Hey, Fade. Look at me, nigga, and answer me again. Let me ask you the question again. I think you might have misunderstood what I just said. So let me rephrase the question.
Rephrase it.
Let me rephrase the
break it down.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Is CJ Stroud better than PJ Walker?
No, he's not.
This nigga said it again. Hey, some bro. Hey, these niggas fucking my high up today. Damn, shout out my nigga Fade.
Let me tell you.
I got to roll something else there.
Let me tell you what.
Hey, in the chat, I can't block Fade. Now that Fade number went up. 150 get Fade off this time. Fuck all that. Fade is out of hand. You say shit like that, Fade, I gotta put another number on your ass. Yeah,
but let me tell you why he's better.
Everybody in the camera now because he's tripping.
He's tripping. He might show his damn face.
He's tripping, goddammit.
That nigga crazy. Hey, Fade, shout out my nigga Fade. I love him to death, yo.
Let me tell you why though.
Give me some of that you smoking.
Hold on, let him
Go
elaborate.
Go ahead, Fade.
What has CJ Stroud did? Is he in the NFL?
No. Okay, you got one on
on.
that.
Hell no. Hell no, Trudell.
But that's true. He ain't in the NFL. He ain't in the NFL. He ain't in the NFL.
Hell no. Fade. CJ Stroud ain't even had the opportunity to go to the league yet. This is his first year to even grace the fucking draft stage. So we ain't gonna do that. I'm asking you as a player, Fade. So see, now we gotta go black and white. Fade, we gotta get black and white on this.
All right.
As a fucking passer, is he better than PJ Walker? CJ Stroud, so you don't get it misconstrued. I'm talking about CJ Stroud.
And even if you want to go further than that, all his college accolades is better than PJ. All his college accolades. Everything he's done so far is better than PJ.
If you want to talk college accolades, PJ Walker was better than him.
Oh,
no.
Oh, hell no.
PJ did not play in a better conference, Fade.
What the fuck are you doing,
Fuck no, Fade.
What is a better conference?
Shout out Jay Styles. He say PJ Walker beat Tom Brady. Oh shit.
What is a better conference?
The one that Ohio State and Michigan and all them play in versus motherfucking Temple.
What conference is that?
What conference is Temple in? Who the fuck did Temple beat when PJ was there? The motherfucking Temple Owls, Fade.
You really want to go there, huh?
Well, we there already. When you said that shit.
So PJ beat a lot of people.
PJ is not better than CJ.
Unrestricted.
No goddamn stretch of the imagination, Fade.
You get ready to tell us.
My goddamn self. I can't believe you said no shit like that.
This is the thing. You guys go about big names. Big conferences.
Well, let's take the name out of it.
Big conferences.
So now you want to take the college he played for out of it too?
What?
What you say? We going for the big names and the colleges. We can't fault CJ Stroud for playing for a big university.
No, not at all. But I think Bryce Young is better than CJ Stroud, honestly. But
now see, that's debatable. I can't argue that, but you can't. When you say PJ Walker's better than CJ Stroud, that shit is blasphemy. You should be struck and you should be come across your head for that shit, man.
Hey, Faith.
Yeah.
If that shit was true, damn PJ will be our starter right now.
Yes, sir. There you go, Mike. Talk that shit, Mike. Talk that shit, Mike.
PJ would be a starter right now. We wouldn't be trying to trade up to get a damn quarterback.
He wouldn't be playing. He damn sure wouldn't be playing for the league minimum right now. He damn sure wouldn't be playing for the league minimum.
Hold on, Kendall. Who was his coach?
Fade. You telling me?
No, he was a Colt. He was a Colt, right? Who was his coach?
Fade. You trying to sell me that an unrestricted free agent, is better than a nigga that's getting ready to go in the top
Shout out Bleezo Gotti. Hold on, DJ. Shout out my nigga DJ. My nigga DJ Freak. Pull up. Shout out DJ. What's up, baby?
I can't call it on. How you living?
Hey, this nigga Fade. This nigga Fade want to fade for real, don't he?
Hey, this nigga want to be gone till New Year's, bro. I dropped the 500, get his ass gone for real.
Hey, drop a 500.
There you go.
We Fade only exists on Big Cat channel. 500 get rid of Fade for the rest of the year.
Come on now.
Yo, my thing, Fade, check this, bro. I respect the power move. You know what I'm saying? I can respect it. But I will get you gone. Because your point of view, my nigga, you tripping, bro. I just want to tell you that off rip.
What about my point of view, though?
The fact that the Panthers signed Frank Reich is a progressive move. This is not a
Yeah.
running
Wow.
back
There you go,
move. We're
Bleezo.
not
There you
running
Wow.
go,
back
Bleezo.
last season, bro.
He was
You
3
talking
and
about
5.
if we're gonna
Steve
run
Wilkes
it
was
back with
6 and
PJ
6.
Walker,
What do you
then
mean?
David Tepper
Yeah.
should have just
Hey,
signed
hold
Steve
on,
Wilkes as
Bleezo,
head
Steve
coach.
Bleezo,
Wilkes.
hold
He
up, hold
just
up,
should have
Bleezo.
signed Steve
Hey,
Wilkes. You
Bleezo.
goddamn right.
Hey, hold
If
on, DJ. Hey, hold on, DJ. Hey, Shelly Long or Shelly Long, you look like you my only moderator in here. I don't know if Rocky in here or not. Somebody mod DJ free. DJ, next comment you drop, I'ma mod you, my G, just for that 50 piece, cause goddamn it. And you always show love in my chat, nigga. So we gonna
I
mod you
got
the
you, bro.
fuck
I
up for
appreciate
that
it.
50 piece. You know what I mean? Say no
Yes,
more. You know what I
sir.
mean? Now, when you get off, drop a comment in the chat. One of the moderators will mod you the fuck up, man. Welcome to the team, nigga. We
Hey,
love you for that. You
Yes,
don't
know what
sir.
I
forget
mean?
to
Appreciate that.
don't
Appreciate
forget to
that.
like it.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Go
forget
ahead,
to like it.
Finish talking your shit. Get fade ass.
No, but what I'm saying, signing Frank Wright is a progressive move, bro. If this was a
Progressive
run it
move.
back scenario with PJ Walker, then David Tepper should have just signed Steve Wilkes and we run it back with what we got. The fact that he brought in a brand new coach for a brand new perspective to bring in a brand new quarterback, we trying to keep it pushing around here.
Talk
So
that
if you
shit.
want to see last year all over
We
again,
trying to
that's
win.
cool,
We
bro.
trying to
But
win.
we trying
We
to
trying to
win
win.
rings. We're trying to solidify
Goddamn
championship
right. Talk that
point of
shit,
view
DJ.
in Panther
Talk that
Nation.
shit.
So all that PJ shit is out the window
You
because
know,
as far as I'm concerned, he couldn't even beat out Sam Darnold for the starting position
he
because he
did.
was healthy
He
when
did.
Sam came back. And did they put PJ back out there? No, they didn't. They
No,
went for it with Sam Darnold. So I don't want to hear that PJ shit, my nigga.
All
Yeah,
of them was
that's a
healthy
fact.
in the
Shout out
preseason. All
Junetown.
of them
What
was
up,
healthy in the
Junetown?
preseason, wasn't it? All of them was healthy in the preseason and going into camp. It was
Well,
anybody's game going into camp.
see,
Yeah, exactly.
there's one that's a restricted free agent, and there's one that's a free agent.
See, you don't want to come up off some picks in order
Yep.
to chase what we need.
Yep.
That's
Shout
what
out
that is.
Carolina Blue 843. Say fade. Shut the fuck up with your dumb ass. Hey, they cussing you out in the cash app there, fade. They owe your ass.
What do you mean picks?
You
You
said
think
Like,
I
you
want
said
picks?
that you didn't
like
want to
most of the
straight up.
people,
Why
like most
not?
of the people on the show today, I agree with everyone that's willing to chase CJ Stroud. We do what we need to do to get him in Carolina, get him in black and blue.
Talk
It
that
is a
shit.
risk. It's a risk, but there is a high reward as well. And teams that win rings, they do what they need to do. Look at all the risks that the Rams did last year in order to win the Super Bowl. They brought in
Sure
players and
Did you
dropped the
not just
whole
hear
bag.
me?
I mean,
They ain't got a
salary
first round
cap
of
was so tight.
2024.
That's what I'm saying. Their salary cap was so tight, motherfuckers couldn't sneeze around that motherfucker.
That's
Both
a
of our
fact,
guards
DJ.
are
Talk
gone.
that shit.
Both of our guards are gone.
Eagles, look at the Eagles this year. Look how many free agents they brought in. They
Look
ain't
at
got
the
much
Saints.
draft
Look at
capital
the
as
Saints
well.
2 years ago. The Saints 2
Yeah.
years ago.
If you want to win, you got to take the risk. So this risk for CJ Stroud is more than worth it. Let's go get it done. That's all I'm saying.
Eagles have an O line.
Man, you got to pay the cost to be the boss in this league, man. You got to do
All
it.
right, pay the cost.
You got to pull the trigger on that shit, and we gonna do it.
Get some more O line. You want to pay the cost? Get some more O line.
Well, we can get them in free agency.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Faye, at the end of the day, we got Deontay Brown, we got Cade Mays, we got a couple.
Oh my God! People that did not. All right, Kendall. All right, keep going.
I'm just saying. I agree with you that our 2 starting guards got hurt. You know what I'm saying? They will not be back before camp. You're right. You 100% on that. But we do got
So you
those guys.
You want to get a rookie quarterback to come in here and take us to the playoffs with Frank Wright because he's a quarterback whisperer. Are you crazy?
We can get a free agent lineman before we can get a playoff quarterback.
There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. We can get them guards.
Interior lineman, yeah, especially
How much money do we have?
But hey, Mike,
we have the second most money in the league.
No, we don't.
No,
we don't.
Hey,
No.
What we say,
hey, fellas.
No,
hold
we
on,
don't.
Kendall.
We're actually over right now.
Hold on, Kendall. Y'all niggas sharp is talking that good shit. Great content coming from you boys today. I knew you niggas want to talk this draft shit. I knew it was a great topic to talk about. But Fade, you gotta understand. We, as the Carolina Panthers, can afford to do this shit, brother. We got the money or the capital, draft capital to do it, nigga.
Scott
Away with it. We can rob the bank and get away with it, Fade.
Scott
What
Fitter
you
said,
doing?
we're not in a good position right now. But
Fade, what are you
1 or
talking
2
about?
years, this is what he said. This is out of his mouth, not mine.
When did he say that? I didn't see that.
He said we got
Man,
money.
what did he say? Hold on. What did he say, Fade?
He said we got money.
Yeah, I thought we were sitting good at the draft at our salary cap.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, hold on. Fade,
we got contracts.
Yeah,
we got contracts that have to be
tripping.
restructured to get to that money.
Yeah, hey, Kendall, hold on. Let me clean y'all up. Don't make me pull out my shit. But listen, Fade, went into this offseason, we sit pretty. The Carolina Panthers actually have some of the most money going into this offseason.
Okay, see, that's what I thought.
Don't let us get rid of
That's after they restructure the contracts. We don't have it just yet.
But Kendall, listen, no.
We're able to do it, though.
Mind you, Kendall.
We able to do it. We able to do it. But somebody could say they don't want to be
right now on paper, the Carolina Panthers got plenty of cap money.
Yeah, y'all counting money that you don't have. You playing with a credit card right now.
We don't have money.
Yeah, we do. Quit. Hey, Fade, I'm not going to let you paint that narrative that the Carolina Panthers is in cap space.
He's true, though.
We are not in any cap
You don't
trouble,
actually have the money. You don't actually have the money until the deal get done.
Stop that shit.
I'm just being real, bro.
Yeah, you talking crazy. Do your research. Right there, Kendall.
I did do my research.
Fade telling you the truth.
Nah, Fade ain't finna goddamn paint a narrative that the Carolina Panthers going into this offseason in cap room trouble. Yeah, that's not the case. The Carolina Panthers can go out and sign any marquee free agent we fucking want. Multiple.
2025.
Yes, ma'am.
2025 we have cap.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Right,
we can go out and sign any fucking.
We don't get some more money to 2024.
There's ways to
in
finesse
2025,
that cap.
everybody will be off of that. All that damn money will be gone. If we do not restructure these other players, we don't have that.
Dead money is the year after. You know what I mean? You gotta. I'm not finna get into the cap talk with y'all. Y'all niggas, the cap talk is a whole nother episode. What I'm trying to tell y'all is, never mind how much money we got. We ain't even talking about cap room and cap money.
I mean, I'm
talking about draft capital. I'm talking about picks that we can come off this year to move up to get that #1 overall pick.
Oh, yeah,
we can afford to use whatever we got as far as capital and not hurt ourselves.
Every time we get to talking, everybody say we can do this in free. We can do that in free. We can't.
Yeah. Hey, look, yeah, Kendall breaking up like a
have to go into the draft.
Yeah, we're gonna get something out the draft, but we also gonna capitalize in free agency as well, Kendall. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. C-Dog, I dropped the link. I keep dropping the link for anybody want to pull up. Shout out my nigga Fade and DJ Free for going back and forth with each other. Fade over here talking some crazy ass shit. I'm about willing to say my nigga drunk already.
Come on.
Real talk, man. I don't know what he got going on. But I'll tell you one thing.
PJ
I don't agree with
Leo.
I don't agree with Leo on a lot of things, but Leo and Big Cat both said you can't win without a quarterback. You put PJ Walker out there and we miss the playoffs, we wasting time.
That's a fact. It makes no sense for this Carolina Panther organization, especially with you not re-signing Steve Wilks. It makes
hold
no
on.
sense for us to be in
Hold
contingency
on.
to win this division, i.e., make the playoffs this season. If we digress in that form, fellas, David Tepper got to sell the team next year. Period.
Yeah, I don't see us going another year, 2 or 3 years, still looking for a damn quarterback. I don't see that.
Did y'all
Nah,
see
man, I'm tired of that, bro. I can't
the
go
time
another
is
year,
now.
2, 3 quarterbacks, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah,
Did y'all see
our time to get a
Frank
quarterback is
say?
right now. This year, right here. This is our time.
Did y'all see
Yeah,
Frank?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think, like I told y'all about an hour ago, after talking to y'all today, I think I'm almost certain I can say the Panthers have agreed on terms with the Chicago Bears already. It just ain't been disclosed yet, but I'm almost 100% about that.
Almost.
Yeah, that's a
Chicago.
fact, Faye.
Chicago's about to give up Justin Fields.
No, they ain't gonna give up Justin Fields.
Are you kidding me?
No, they gonna build around it. I mean, Justin Fields, he didn't play bad last year.
So
He did pretty good then.
No, hold on. Would you take Justin Fields over CJ Stroud?
No, I ain't gonna do that. But Justin Fields ain't on my
Exactly.
team. He
Exactly.
ain't on my team. So I don't have to worry about paying him and then going to get another quarterback. Because then
I mean,
that makes
it ain't
that
gotta
damn
be on
GM
your team.
look stupid.
Doesn't have to be on your team. You just said it. You would not take Justin Fields over CJ Stroud.
Why would I want Justin Fields? My eye ain't on him. My eye's on CJ.
Goddamn right.
Bro,
Goddamn right.
if they wanted CJ,
we gotta convert Fade ass. That's what needs to happen. Fade on the outside looking in right now. He's still over there at PJ Walker house and shit. Somebody gotta go pick Fade up.
and if Chicago wanted CJ Stroud, I don't think they would have put info out there about what they want for that #1 pick.
That's a fact. And again, that's exactly why I'm saying I'm almost certain the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers have almost agreed to trade proposal or to trade talk. I'm almost certain, fella.
Breezo, they call that fishing. They call that fishing. That's fishing.
You know what? That's going to be the next breaking down news. Carolina Panthers trade up with Chicago Bears for the #1 spot. That's going to be the damn breaking news right there.
They call that fishing.
Hey, I'll wake up to that.
Let me tell y'all something. You do not give away or trade a 24-year-old pass rusher. You don't do that unless you have contractual issues or this nigga do not want to be there in your city.
So stay right there, Kendall. You stay your black ass right there.
I'm here. I'm here.
Because you mentioned contract. It's time to pay Brian Burns.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only way that's going to move him now.
Kendall, when you get time today, I want you to look up the NFL rule because it's a cutoff date that Brian Burns and the Carolina Panthers have to make a long-term deal before he can hit the free agency market. Now, if he hits the free agent, he'll be a restricted free agent, which means we can offer him something first because we picked his 5th year up. But if he hits the market, that means the Carolina Panthers get into a bidding war with him. So what has to happen is this, Kendall.
Oh my God.
If the Carolina Panthers are going to trade Brian Burns, it has to be done before the deadline that he becomes a restricted or a restricted free agent. In the chat, I want y'all to do y'all research. The NFL has a rule, and the date is coming. It's coming up on us fast. I want somebody to do that research and put that date out there. I've done the research a while ago. I actually know the date, but it's escaping me right now, and I don't want to jump out there and be wrong. You know what I mean?
That's easy, Unc. We just you can Google that to see when we got to sign this nigga. You know what I'm saying? When is the deadline to sign him?
Yeah. When does he become a restricted free agent?
Sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah. But it's a fact though. It's a fact. We have to sign him before he becomes a restricted free agent, or else the restrictions is we can't trade him no more. We can't use him in the draft no more. So what has to happen before this date is the Carolina Panthers have to be in agreement and signed in contract that he's going to be traded for that first round pick. So yeah, we got to understand as Panther fans, this actual move has a time limit on it. You see what I'm saying?
The whole offseason has a time limit.
Oh, that's a fact. So fucking boy, y'all sharp today. Y'all niggas been smoking some good green things today. Must be some good floating around everywhere. Shout out Bleezo. What up, baby? He say trade Brian Burns. I say trade him too.
No, don't trade him.
Shit, I'll trade Brian Burns and that damn
Shit,
other
man, why you say don't trade?
Y'all niggas, yeah. I'ma see y'all niggas life without Brian Burns, bro. I'ma show y'all some damn life without Brian Burns.
Okay, in the chat, shout out my nigga Rockhead81. The date is March 16th. That's how long we got to play with Brian Burns. You see how far that is from the actual draft? So the deal has to be done. This is why I'm telling y'all niggas now that I believe the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears have already agreed. The deal has just not been disclosed yet. Look, if y'all niggas don't fuck with me, you better start listening. You better start listening,
Punk, I love you, but if you're trying to prostitute Brian Burns out like that, I can't mess with it, bro.
That's not prostitution.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
we got what we gonna get out that nigga.
You could have got him for the Rams.
No, we didn't want him then though. You gotta look at the damn draft position where the Rams sits at.
Hey, you like him? You like her? Yeah. Here she is. You want her? Nah, I'm gonna need like $100 million for that.
But hell, Chris McCaffrey trade was a damn shot. We got rid of him.
Not really. Us as Panther fans knew that had to happen.
Hey, check me out. Check me out.
Talk to me.
Brian Burns in a Vic Fangio system.
Deadly.
Brian Burns has not had a coordinator to that caliber.
Hey, look, I can't argue with you there, nigga.
Since he has been here,
listen now.
Since he has been there, other than Riverboat Ron, and Ron was the head coach. Other than Ron and Ron was the head coach, he has never had a DC of that caliber. Steam him the fuck open, or motherfucking to set up anything for him.
But I look at Brian Burns. Brian Burns.
Do y'all remember that damn?
As a damn quarterback, man. He's not important. The quarterback is the most important damn position on the team, man.
Mike, you don't trade away a 24-year-old pass rusher.
Kid. Shout out Austin Wright. Say Vic Fangio ain't coming to the Panthers. Yeah, he is. I told y'all niggas this shit a week ago.
He is. Yes,
that's
he is.
The DC. You know what I mean?
He on the goddamn way. That's the DC. He on the way.
What the hell wrong with these niggas? Kid, where they been at?
I don't know. On the rock.
Hey, so with that being said, fellas, I'm about to jump off. It's 3:00. I'm about to get my afternoon started. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Fade, I love you to death, nigga. Andrew, I appreciate you for coming through, shaking shit up. Kendall, you know what time it is. Shout out my nigga DJ Free. Shout out my guy Micah for shaking shit up. I appreciate the content, fella.
Yes,
no
sir.
bullshit. Hey, one love to the chat, man. We gone, fellas.
All right.
Yeah.